Beautiful day for a skate. The skating rink downtown Kingston. We're focusing on some different ice today. It is the Tim Hortons Brier.
He has been a one-man highlight reel here in Kingston. Oh, and he's going to go across the top. Got it! Matt Dunstone had his team rolling, locking up a place in the 1-2 game, but yesterday it didn't go his way. And so now Dunstone and company have one more chance to reach the championship game. But to do it, they'll need to beat the two-time champions, Newfoundland and Labrador. Saskatchewan, semifinal, Tim Hortons Brier, next.
Championship weekend has arrived in Kingston, right between Montreal and Toronto on the 401 Leon Center, right in front of your screen. All the action on Tragically Hip Way, and the fans are piling in. And one of these teams will represent Team Canada and go to the Men's Worlds in Glasgow, Scotland. They've been treated to a fantastic show. It is the final day. Come on inside the building. Thanks for watching our coverage right here on TSN. It could be quite the weekend for Saskatchewan curling. They haven't made a final since way back in 1995. Brad Height haven't won it since Rick Folk back in 1980. Matt Dunstone has had quite the week. Meantime, Brad Gushue can really cement his legacy. A chance to win his third Brier title in the last 4 years. The 1-2 page playoff game was exciting. It was last night. Alberta has been fabulous all week long, led by Brendan Bottcher. He really has been so consistent and looking to make his third Brier final, and he was money. This was in the 10th end versus Saskatchewan. Bang, away it goes. How about 4 to finish? Handshakes, and he is into the championship final later on tonight. Meantime, what a day it was for Northern Ontario. They had to win 2 tiebreakers just to make the 3-4 game. Brad Jacobs, Newfoundland and Labrador. I don't even know if the shot was there in the 10th end. It was so tough. Had to hit it so thin, his red onto yellow, then roll across, make the double. Not to be. And for Newfoundland and Labrador, Brad Gushue handshakes a 7-4 win as they keep their Brier hopes alive. So, your championship bracket, your semifinal. Oh, it's going to be a good one. Saskatchewan, Newfoundland, and Labrador. Winner faces Alberta tonight. With more, Big Rotor.
As we say hello Canada and welcome back, Cheryl Russ alongside. Yeah, those big shots, of course, for Saskatchewan. That one against Bottcher. But you have to look at it this way, as the team does. If we make that other team fire their last one for a win, then in fact we're playing very well. So let's meet the teams as they make their way into this sold-out Leon Center. We'll start with Saskatchewan, and yes, Russ, they have lived and died with those big shots.
Have they ever? Matt's made a boatload of them, but you can't afford to change this style. It's a difficult style, but look at how well Gushue played last night. You have no choice if you're Saskatchewan, Matt Dunstone, to put pressure on him. And guess what? Matt Dunstone can make those big shots too.
From the Highland Curling Club in Regina. Can they make it 3 wins in 4 years? Newfoundland and Labrador, Brad Gushue. And of the 3 remaining, they're the only team that has one.
They have, and so I think you go out there, use your pedigree. This Newfoundland team, they're very comfortable being the favorites, and teams they aren't always. They're 2-time Canadian champions. They've got depth, they've got experience. That's a big advantage over this underdog team.
And so now, if you think about the teams, which one is the more nervous? Well, I'm thinking them, but as their sports psychologist says, they are properly nervous.
Second, Schneider. Third, Brier Muscowie. And the skip, Matt Dunstone.
One thing you'll notice about this Newfoundland Labrador team, they are much more mature, according to their coaching staff, particularly Gushue himself.
Jeff Walker. Second, Brett Gillette. Third, Mark Nichols. And the skip, Brad Gushue.
And here we go. It's the semifinal of the Tim Hortons Brier when we come back to Kingston.
Whoa! Off! Dunstone running back to Redstone. 1-2 spinning. How far can it go? Right out, what a shot!
Matt Dunstone. Scully calling line. Oh, and he's got it again! A chance to get 3 back here in 2. And there it is. 1, 2, 3. Gushue, come on over. You got it. So thin. So thin. He got it.
The 2020 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. The 2020 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by OK Tire and BKT Tires, by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada, and by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
As the ferry for Wolfe Island pulls out of the harbor here in Kingston. And we're ready now for this semifinal of the Tim Hortons Brier. It's time to meet the teams, and it's brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. The Saskatchewan champions from the Highland Curling Club in Regina, skipped by 24-year-old Matt Dunstone and backed up by Dustin Kidby, Caitlin Schneider, and Braden Muscow. Newfoundland and Labrador champions from now the very familiar Ballyhaley Golf and Curling Club, the Remax Center, St. John's, 39-year-old Brad Gushue with Jeff Walker, Brett Palant, and Mark Nichols. Both the Gushue and Nichols this week marking their 200th career Brier game and counting. So by virtue of their better record, Saskatchewan 8-3, Newfoundland and Labrador 7-4. Saskatchewan got their choice of rocks. They've elected to take the red stones, and they also get the hammer. So to get us underway, the lead for Newfoundland and Labrador, Jeff Walker.
Well, same scenario when they played in the round robin, where Newfoundland started off without the hammer. So you have to figure out a way, if you're Newfoundland, to try to get the hammer back with minimal damage.
That last rock advantage was made to good use by Matt Dunstone, making a run or a double to beat Newfoundland on the very last shot. All these teams are so close when you get to the playoffs.
I know Gushue said it's been the best, the parity in this Brier. It's been a mentally grueling week for them. He can't believe how good the teams are, how good the ice has been.
Line's good, boys.
Yeah, I mean, he's right. A few years ago when you would handicap it, you'd say, okay, maybe 4, maybe 5 legitimate. You had at least 8, and you could stretch the point maybe to even 10 if someone really got hot. Let's take a look at the keys to the game now. We'll start with Newfoundland and Labrador.
Well, leading them off is a big thing. Brad Gushue has a calculated plan to start every end, but a big part of that plan is Jeff Walker. And if Jeff doesn't make his shots, the plan goes away, and he's been stellar this week, 92%. And then angle of attack, you have to look at the brushing of Walker and Gallant, 2 of the very best out there. And the impact they can have on these shots, we've seen it all week, and it's a huge advantage for this team.
Boy, that's curling hard, isn't it?
Good shot, Jeff.
Now the keys for Saskatchewan.
Well, control the front. You can say that in any game, but especially for Saskatchewan. Leave Matt some run backs. He's been so good at it all week. And then right to the last Dunstone, Vic. Matt has single-handedly flipped 4 or 5 games with spectacular shots to win games at the end. He's going to have to do it again today.
If you have to laugh at your own, it's not very good. The keys are brought to you by Purex bathroom tissue, soft and absorbent for 95 years.
Sorry, Russ, I meant to laugh, but I was busy.
That's a wow.
Hard line.
Here we go, right around. You know, it's funny.
Hard. Great shot.
Attaboy, Deuce.
Listen, I think, do you think that first stone from Newfoundland Labrador, that guard, is was put in such a position just to lure Saskatchewan into this kind of a game?
Sure. It's two things. Gushue, you have to find an advantage, and it could be fake, it could be real, but they should be more relaxed in this situation than Saskatchewan. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right, and we talked about guards can be run in by Saskatchewan. Well, look how long that yellow one is.
Whoa, pretty positive.
Really good spot. It's going to be a finesse end for the first part of this end.
Line's fine, guys. Play the weight.
Top 12.
It's bumping a little.
A little bit of room. No lack of curl, is there?
Right to rock. No, line's good. Right to it. Yep. Freeze it. Yep. Freeze it. Whoa, now. Whoa. Good shot. Real good spot. Shot. Sweet. There, freeze on top. Yep.
There's an interesting psychology to these two teams in the position they're in. You've got one as the favorite. The problem is that there's expectation that you win, and that comes with its own pressure. And then Saskatchewan, you're kind of playing a little bit more free. There's not a lot of expectation on you. You're a lot more relaxed, and that can always be a big advantage out here.
First Brier for Caitlin Schneider and Dustin Kidby, a Saskatchewan team that just one shy of $52,000, and a rematch of a final in North Bay where they won, beating Gushue. Brian?
You know, Vic, when you look at this week and this team, they come in the number 7 seed, and you wonder, when did Team Saskatchewan begin to believe that they could indeed turn that number 7 seed into number 1? And in watching our coverage this week, a couple of highlight reel shots. There was the big-time one against BC, another one against James Grattan and Team New Brunswick. But in talking with Coach Adam Kingsbury, he really feels the turning point was in one day where they picked up victories versus John Epping in Ontario and Kevin Cooey in Team Canada. And when that happened, he said the mental hurdles this team has, the ones that you put in your own head, disappeared because they believe they could beat anybody in this field. And as for this young skip, they walked over together, Matt and Adam Kingsbury says that Matt Dunstone is absolutely locked in and maybe a little angry after that loss versus Alberta last night, and he says that's a good thing.
Yeah, they actually came out and threw stones this morning, both Kingsbury and Matt Dunstone by themselves, trying to find that feel again. So they were here at 9:30 this morning, Kingston time, throwing by themselves, and then went back for some final preparation. And as he said, are they nervous? Sure, but properly nervous.
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, you're going to be, and I think it's always a good feeling to have out there. That means you want something. He missed a couple shots that I think showed a little bit of nerve, so good for them for coming back out this morning. Throw those shots again, see them made, and now park them.
Yep.
Come on, Deuce.
Right to it.
You got it. Gotta go.
Hard.
You got it. You gotta go.
Really gotta go.
Hard.
Kidby with the brush closest to the sun. So further to Brian's point, it was on Tuesday. Remembering again, we had 16 teams divided into 2 pools of 8. And then it was, of course, on Tuesday where they won their 2 games against Ontario and Team Canada. And that really put them, as we say, 8-3. That game, though, Newfoundland and Labrador in that championship pool on Friday night, that gave them 2nd place. So some very big confidence-building wins.
You go there again. He never gets rid of that. Yeah. I'm good with that. Good. Probably lies 3 to our 2.
Yeah.
Or we guard for now. So we always got this.
Yeah.
I don't mind the guard either.
Let's guard the red.
Guard's fine for now, I think.
Centerline guard. What if he draws here, though?
Then you play the yellow.
Yeah, that spins in. Okay. Yeah, let's guard the red for now.
Yeah, the yellow that's exposed at the top 8, if you hit it hard, the reds go, and the next yellow slides in towards the button.
Pretty good, Mark.
Great shots here, right off the bat. Look at those freezes. Look at the speed control.
Oh, a nice shot for Saskatchewan to open it up, roll for a corner. Usable stone for them. You're always watching with Matt. What's he got? What's the in-off that he might have?
A little wider than the others. Hey, we're real tight.
Line will be okay.
Well, I don't want it too tight because he'll run it.
Line will be okay.
How's the line doing?
We need a curl.
Go ahead, Brett. Go ahead.
Short. Go ahead, Brett. We need some curl.
Hard, Brett.
Gotta go, Brett. Gotta split
Hard.
center line.
Hard.
Whoa.
Okay. Shot.
Okay. Try and plant this.
Newfoundland and Labrador really appeared to have, well, they had a great pool play, didn't they? I mean, they only lost the once to Alberta. But then they get over the championship pool and they sort of hiccup their way through, 2-2. And then, of course, that big loss dropped them into third place, losing to Saskatchewan, and they had to come through that 3-4 game last night against Northern Ontario. Unlocking some things at least, but shot rock still belongs to Newfoundland and Labrador. Braden Muscowie with the
Hit
upwing.
it hard. That 6 might move.
Yeah, it didn't quite work.
Thought I might get a bit.
Ah.
I think,
Is there space? Like if you hit it.
Is the draw stupid right now?
Yeah, draw's okay.
Could leave him the yellow triple, Brad.
What's that?
Could leave him the yellow triple.
Well, not if you get it here. It just sticks, but then we're still not in good shape.
Or we hit a little high on with Peel.
I think I like
Roll.
that.
yeah,
Keel,
you,
yeah.
you can kill both reds.
Yeah, I like that.
These, all 3 probably go if you hit a hair high with Peel,
Okay, well,
which is not terrible at this point.
It's not terrible. I'd hate to
The only
draw
other
and then
option
play
is
the
to put it
triple.
right on top
yeah,
of the button.
that was my thought too.
Okay,
Where's ideal?
top button.
To hit's a lot safer.
It's the top button.
The middle one's going nowhere if we make it.
Yeah, they're protecting really hard against the blank.
Same path, eh?
Yeah.
It's a yellow doubles there, not that it's easy.
Top 4. Line's tight. Line's tight.
Top 4.
Hard for line.
Wait. Wait, goes.
Hard for line. Hard for line.
The land
Hard
Walker,
for
and here you get
line.
just a chance, just a look at the brush here and what these
Top 8.
top teams can do. Oh, he's all over that center.
Wait.
Now the yellow doubles made.
I got 6 feet more.
Just was a tough shot, Russ. You know, first end, that double.
And even if you put in the button, there might have been a yellow triple.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely not half a rock.
Okay. What'd they say about the weight out of your hand?
Light.
Seeing firm?
Yep.
I don't think you'll see a whole lot. No,
That's interesting. Muscowie asked, what were they saying about that? And they just said light. So talking about Nichols' last stone, just didn't throw it.
Hard, hard, whoa, hard, whoa.
Now on its own. And runs it inside. And Newfoundland Labrador sitting the second shot, top of the 4. So my goodness, it is a very, very, very lonely yellow.
It's a bit of a miss there, but he missed the right way.
Not much of a hole there.
Play the 5 on the nose. Or we just draw.
Yeah, but I think we just get it into the hole there, don't we?
Yeah, Mark's guard
What
is
do you like, Brett?
in the way.
Stop. He has this in off right now.
He has the in off, yeah.
I don't know if you can throw enough weight to do anything good running anything back.
No, just a nose hit and get rid of these 2. Then he plays the pick, and then we're still in. I think we got to try and get one in here.
Yep. Okay. It just seems like if you go out a little wider in a fresh path, you're getting a little more curl
Yeah,
on fresh
with,
pebble.
with this rock, I'll get curl. There's no doubt about that. So.
They
a
know
little slower, I
the
think, too.
in-off is there on this yellow.
I
You
thought
see
you
that
were
yellow
even
outside of the
tracking
rings
down
on the
there slower in
right.
your first half.
So the best, you can't guard everything, so the best option, get another shot in here. If they make the in-off, you've got something in the rings.
I would say 4, maybe
Yeah,
6
4.
feet
I was
slower and
thinking
draw to
4.
the button.
Look how far he has to go out, Russ.
If you're going to be in a new path, which I think you are,
We noticed the rocks on D that he used last night curled a little bit more
I
too.
want to make sure this is past the yellow, just in case it over curls in that hole.
Yeah, so 6 feet.
Should have a rough ID. Just watch Mark try it.
Back 4 right now.
T-line, back 4.
Skip Stones.
down, Jeff.
And in trouble right away here in the first. Newfoundland Labrador.
Jackson, Brett's in,
It's good, back 4.
Lots of room, Brett.
Just holding on to the back 4.
14. It's still
Half
your
back 4,
rock,
half
Brett.
back 8.
Now think of where that brush was.
No.
And
That's all right.
maybe not quite as much as they expected. Probably about 5 feet of curl there. We've seen as much as 6.
It slid.
I think that's
That's where I thought it was.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it was much slower. Maybe 2 or 3 feet.
That was Brad's concern that they'd leave this in the hole.
How does here with board look?
Like a little more.
There with board?
I think this is going to go. I was seeing middle of this red.
Middle red with board?
I think you can believe it, man.
Sure.
See the
Like that's never going to hit the red, right?
No, it's never hitting the red with board.
And I think we're trying to get almost as close to the red as we can with board.
We have, though, this week, Russ, seen upweight shots still curl.
Half rock
There
or
has
so.
been some curl.
Oh, yeah, especially here. This first end, nobody practiced here. I saw a couple of peels actually go down, but in practice. But this should bite. I would think it would better chance hitting the yellow guard than the red one.
This was a shot that Matt missed early in the Alberta 1 versus 2 game.
Right.
It was this out turn on this spot, so this will be telling.
Tough shot. It's not a big pour. You just adjust your weight wrong and you're hitting something.
Muscowy's last words to Dunstone. I think you can believe it.
Heavy board.
So ice taken middle of that redstone, just off center line. Now it's got to get going though. Watch that center line. You got to believe it. Will he get through the hole? Is it going to? No, it won't. No, it won't.
Sit, spin in there.
Okay. That didn't curl at all.
Just heavy, eh?
It was all right. Like it
really hard.
Sliver, but not a lot.
I like the way he threw that, Russ, because the miss was kind of rolling it over towards the stone when we watched in the 1 versus 2. He threw that clean out there, believed in his broom. I just think they got caught with a little bit extra weight.
Yeah, they took the extra ice thinking it would grab, and then he probably just a fraction heavy.
Yeah, it's either that or you draw here again, right?
Yeah.
I'm okay with either.
I like the a little off nose with this. I think that's the best result.
Okay.
Yeah. If we just hit and roll to like right there.
Yeah, it's just a sliver low.
Just a sliver low.
Yeah.
I like some weight.
This is.
Listen, we got to be careful. If we get too low on that and hit 2/3, it could be real bad.
Yeah, you mean roll too far? He comes off of it and tries to.
Yep. I don't think nose is bad, is it?
Yeah, nose is pretty good, Brad.
Nose is okay. Yep. Love a rock roll though.
What are you throwing? Peel?
Yep. Peel with the out turn.
Nose, and what would you have a draw for 2?
Will there be a thin triple? I'm not sure about this one.
You can't roll, that's for sure.
Yep.
Well, not very far.
Whoa.
If you listen to
Yes.
Greg Gallant, staying with it all the way. Bang! And no, he's going to leave it right there.
Shoot. Could have made that a whole lot better. Could have made it a whole lot better.
Could have made it a whole lot worse too. If it over curls and ticks the yellow, there would have been a double for a pile.
14-5?
Add 14-3 on Brad to the back foot.
Yeah, they didn't really sweep it.
I got 14. I got 14-2 on Goose that he threw out there. 14-5. It's good. 14-5 is nice. Yeah.
So interestingly,
Just get
now
around
going
it
out
close.
similar path
Should be close to 14-5.
to what Gushue tried
Yeah.
with his first, but tightened up the ice considerably. Brushes now down on the edge of the 12, not about 6 inches outside.
You bet. Yeah.
Huge shot. Saskatchewan's had them under the gun the entire end. If this isn't made, and it's not easy, it's a force, which is exactly what Gushue was hoping for. Yeah, it's less ice than Brad had, isn't it?
Pretty close.
No room, but good.
Back 4. That's good.
Roll then.
That'll work.
Key line.
Line's good.
Line's
Put it on
good.
the tee.
Room.
Ton of room.
Gotta let it
Schneider
work.
on the left,
Back 4.
could be on the right.
Heavy.
Hasn't
Back
moved.
4.
And again, similar thing. It just skates out there. That's what Gushue said too. It was just sliding on him.
Babe, go to
Oh boy, if it comes down, it's got to really hook for him. And not enough.
one.
Just the one, yeah.
Just the one. Goodness. Saskatchewan had the set up that they thought they might get 2, even 3. Settle for a 1. Newfoundland will have last rock when we come back.
The 2020 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by AGI, West Steel, Westfield, Batco, Nico, SureTrack, and more. We are AGI.
Dustin Kidby in a second Brier appearance, throwing the lead stones for the Saskatchewan champions from the Highland Curling Club in Regina. I think we're of the general consensus watching that Saskatchewan had it set up for a lot more than just the single and the force, but weren't able to convert it. And so Newfoundland and Labrador will now have last rock. They have the hammer playing the yellow stones. Throwing the lead stones, Jeff Walker.
Yeah, Brad Gushue took a chance with the tough come around for Nichols. Nichols missed it, and really Muscowie and Dunstone, their last 4 shots didn't work out properly, or that could have been a big end.
Line's good.
Yeah, I liked Mark's call. I liked playing the double, get the 2 reds out of there, and you're really protecting pretty hard against a blank at the risk of a deuce.
Took a while to get up the guard.
3 last in.
Yeah. Feels the same as last night.
2 perfect shots by Jeff. Look at that corner guard, perfect freeze.
Just top 8. Got room.
Line only.
Off then.
Ooh, this could be a little
Too much
hot.
room.
Top 8.
Too much room.
Close.
No.
Heavy.
Close
Get off
deuce.
the guard here.
Yep. Go deuce. Hard.
Catlin
Back
Schneider,
four.
his first Brier too. Get off that guard, and it won't.
Yep.
And now they're overlapped up top.
Back 4.
Yeah.
See, that hit a corner guard that shouldn't have come into play just because he was 2 feet heavy. He held back
Hey, you
4.
ever freeze another one right on there?
Yeah, you can.
Up to you, but
No, I like it.
okay.
I was afraid you wouldn't. First one down here.
Do you like the in or do you like the out?
Stack
I like
another
the
one
end.
on here and then
Fresh
open it
A,
up
nothing
eventually.
down here?
You're gonna need a little. I don't
more.
think it's gonna be too bad, Brett. Maybe 2 feet at the most.
Should be able to drag that red combo for Saskatchewan back into the pile.
Yep.
We've seen a little bit more humor from the Gushue team. I mean, they're
right now.
It should be there right now.
T-line.
they're a good bunch, but boy, it's all focused when they're on the ice. But a couple of times this week, we've seen them lighten it up a little bit, a little more communication.
Still T.
You've seen Brett Gallant come down and Ox, you know, he said, "Why would you want to do this? I have to throw it." And trading some compliments back and forth, and right to it. There you go.
Well, and there's what comes of that. A little bit more relaxed.
Real good.
I think they're in a good position. They don't have a lot to prove. They've won this before twice. It's if you can take the pressure off yourself, it's really not. It's you that applies it as a team.
Room. Wait only.
Wall for room. Room.
Still there.
Room.
Top 12.
We're in
Line's
trouble on
good.
this line
Clean.
if we're heavy.
Line's good.
No.
Top 12.
Yep. Whoa.
Needs to dig in.
Starting to
touch
move now.
Line's
Always
really good.
lost.
Top 12.
Whoa.
You're there. You're there. Pretty good.
Take out. Good. 15.
Yeah, it's good. That was untouched.
Good comment by
You can get it to
Braden.
drag to
It's a
touch that
15,
red.
but that was untouched. There was no brushing, so you can probably get away with a 15 and a half at the very least.
Sweet.
Same shot's pretty good, isn't it?
The other option's to hit this hard with peel.
I mean, I can see a half inch.
Okay, you need to hit a half inch.
I know, but
But it's a half inch.
Do you want the reds or do you?
And there you go. They've just been
full
lighter
drag
this
is
week.
just yeah.
I believe it will be close to dragging far enough.
But
if it
everything's
doesn't,
gone.
if it does this,
As soon as you drag it, everything's gone.
what's that?
It's a blank if we drag it.
Blank's not the end of the world, though.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying.
Okay, well, let's hit this inch, half inch, whatever it is.
Says the guy not throwing it.
Right, right. It's half open for the guy that's not throwing it.
Yep. Hard. Hard. Hard.
Walker. 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 Save it for him. Walker. Oh, no. Got by one, not two.
Oh, great try.
Yeah, hit the wrong inch.
That was an extremely tough shot.
I think that gets us much.
Guard.
I think it's a high one on there.
Seen the out, Mosk?
Yeah.
Okay.
15 to tee. Not too much. Like, I can be way over there. I can guard the edge of the 4, right?
It's like
that'll be good,
6
then.
inches less than I had, so for my draw. So it'll be close, I think. But you're right.
Be
You're
patient,
right.
early deuce. Yeah. Like a 35, 40. 30's good, yeah.
Through.
Halfway.
No. Let it work.
Mine's pretty good.
Pretty
Mine's good.
Clean deuce.
Just high. Just clean it.
Higher the better.
Clean. High as we
We're
can.
pretty tight to that one.
No, just let it work.
Halfway.
Look at the curl.
Let it work.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Crosses center easily.
More than we've had all week.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Shot.
Shot.
Or the one you just threw, yeah.
Sure.
You heard Dunstone's team say leave it as high as you can, and it was for this exact reason. Make this run back by Mark Nichols tougher.
He makes it right. He's sitting 2 buried.
Whoa. Brett. Hard, Brett.
To land.
Hard, Brett.
Run it back. And they push it far enough to sit 1 after they finally settled. Second shot belongs to Saskatchewan. Back 4.
Hard, Brett. Hard, Brett.
Pretty nice. Forces his counterpart to throw a real tough one here.
Hard cap. Come on, dig in.
Yeah!
Hard.
Yeah!
Hard.
Hard!
Oh dear. Just unable to hold it, Caitlin Schneider.
Sorry, guys.
You don't see Braden miss many of those.
It's good.
Top of the cup.
Halfway. Yeah, do you like the in or the out?
He's had 3 overcurls already on the 3 hits.
Straight, eh? Yeah.
I don't mind the out.
Yeah.
Just make sure I'm nice and positive, hey?
Yeah. Top of the cup's what you're looking for.
Yeah.
A little bit more than half.
Heavy, but it should be close.
Yeah, line's a little tighter, but we're okay. We're okay, Brett. You don't need to. Middle of the cup.
It's fine. Top of the cup.
Middle. Doesn't need
Yeah,
to
it's
curl.
just like their
Does not need to curl. Okay.
personal little stone GPS. Where are we going? We're going to go to the top of the cup.
Good now. Higher the better. Higher the better.
And leave it right there.
No. Good shot. Whistle. Whistle. Shot.
Is that Brett?
28.
What's that?
You know, I go back to what
Yeah, it's hard still.
Coach Jeff Thomas was saying to me, and he also here is the alternate for Newfoundland Labrador. When I asked him about, are you worried about these big shots that Dunstone can throw and we've seen? He said, no. He said, if it's exactly this, if they're forced to play these kind of shots, then we've put the stones in the right spot.
Well said.
That's exactly what's happened this end. You know, a guy like Dunstone curls roughly 90%. He's not going to make 90% of these.
No. Just keep pushing them to make them over and over. You're going to get an opportunity with a miss once along the way.
Really happy for Saskatchewan just to get 1 yellow out of play.
Dunstone first. Now, all on its own. Waskowi's calling the line. And he's going to get at least a couple out, but leaves the shot stone sitting back edge, and the shooter still in front, covering the 4-foot.
Great shot.
Fantastic throw.
Made the triple. He just jammed it.
Surely good throw, buddy.
can't.
Half 4 right here.
Yep. Okay. You want this? Give me the 5.
Saskatchewan can't keep letting Brad Gushue throw free
Half 4,
draws.
Brad.
Yeah, half to 4 foot is good.
It's his best shot. He's got this bit of a cutter. His 5 rock curls a little more than his other one.
4 foot. Kind of on the line almost.
He's kind of like edge on edge where you can't make a good
Yeah.
roll.
Probably has to go pretty deep here, Cheryl. Because, you know, you throw top 8. I think Matt's going right around it to the back one.
I think top 4, biting biting top 4.
I think that was the indication. Boy, when they have last rock, they use it, don't they? Number 1 all week in converting when they have the hammer to get their deuce. This is a big carry, though, now for Gallant and Walker. And here comes Nichols, too. They wanted to get it to the top 4. And that was a good brush just to get it there. But is there room now to get inside?
Don't think so.
But there's room to get down there now.
Yeah.
You get that top 4, move it back into the house a bit and to the right slightly, and it's a very tough draw for Matt.
That 5 rock's a cutter. There's no question about it.
15 will be good.
Sorry, Mark.
A little lucky Team Newfoundland had over curled, because it would just be a guard for Matt to draw around.
You bet.
We can get 15 there.
Yeah.
T-line.
So the 2 stones we're looking at there, Cheryl, one yellow, the guards, one on the cup, one at the bottom of the cup. In the draw path, are they?
They are, yeah. I mean, if you overthrow it, a little bit extra weight, and we saw it earlier in this end, and it just rides that line and won't curl. But Matt's been brilliant this week with the draw weight. Been feeling it all week. So as long as he doesn't overthrow, they won't be in the way.
Even full 8, I don't think he plays it.
He's drawing against the couple now.
Could that previous rock throw him off, though, the way that hooked?
Could.
Tree shot routine, always the same. That little deep breath and then exhale. And here we go, facing 2. Shot rock, back edge of the 4. Second shot, just off center, top
4
12.
right now. What do you think, Deuce? Okay, we're close now.
T-line.
They like it as it's starting to bust now. Should not be a problem with those guards. Question is where it goes.
No, we're going here. Go, Cat. Go, Cat. No. Go, Cat. Go, Cat. Hard Cat. We go, Cat. Hard Cat.
And around they go, and hard cat, and they'll take it to the T-line edge of the button.
That curl, too.
Okay, Matt can throw.
All right. Little bump. Back 4. Little bump. Little bump.
They were caught there. They were trying to get it to the back one when they probably should have high side brushed it a little earlier to get a little more curl. 2 inches more curl, you can't get it out.
Yeah, they got it. They got a little bit of curl at the end, and it might be enough. You can see everybody on high alert. Don't leave them anything.
I'm just wondering about the ice.
Just keep sweeping it for a while.
Gotta think that's close. I think that's close with back line. Okay.
Brad Gushue made 2 of the nicest shots, turnover key shots that I've seen in the game last night. The 9th end, he saved a 3, and the 10th end, it won him the game.
Final stone, trying a quiet tap on the shot rock just thrown by Matt Dunstone.
Back 12, back line.
Wow.
Now it's these 2, Gallant and Walker. And Walker now on the rush, trying to help this over. Got to catch a corner and then hold the shooter. Get it by their own. Get it by. Push. Push. Now Hakar. Can you move a little bit more? Oh, goodness. For 3. You didn't think it was possible, but he'll get 3. Imagine that, hey, you bet. Living and dying with every shot. Since those junior days, Dad Ray, get it out, get it out. You got 3.
Nice and tight.
Magician, really, when you think about it. It's hard to believe that he could make 3 out of that. But he did. Brad Gushue. Wonderful draw. And then the judgment of the front end. And Nichols, of course, there to take it through. So here we go now to the third. Saskatchewan before in the first thought they might have 2 or 3, had to settle for a single, and now they find themselves down by 2. And once again, they have the last rock. Playing the Redstones in front of a sold-out Leon Center on our final day, Sunday afternoon.
A little heavy.
And this, of course, the semifinal.
Line's perfect.
It's got to stop. It's got to slow down.
Okay,
We're bouncing right now.
Okay, you're on a quarter.
Really good.
It's a curl.
Pretty good, Deuce.
Pretty good, Deuce. Attaboy.
Got
48.
Tailor-made for him, this kind of shot.
It is. I mean, the throw was perfect. The weight was right, but what you have to watch is the brushing, because the brushing of these two, most certainly Jeff Walker, to get it to carve here at the end, turns this possible 2 into a 3.
And yes, stones are lively, houses are lively, and look at Nichols right there. I'm going to help it and drag it far enough for the 3. The key shot brought to you by BKT Tires. Growing together.
The best brushers are having impact, and they're putting an extra point in the board, and we've seen it all week. Because when you have a field with this much parity, you have to have that edge, and it's somewhere along the way, and that was it right there.
It's great hitter's ice because it's so straight with upweight. It's great draw ice because of the curl and the consistent speed throughout N1, N10. And you could also say it's great brusher's ice because they can make it go a little left and a little right more than some surfaces. What a team shot.
Whoa!
Brad Gushue hit half that rock, Cheryl, and it was fully buried.
Yeah. Yeah, well done.
The run back by Catlin Schneider gets rid of 1. But they'll leave their shooter out in front as a guard, so it's still Newfoundland and Labrador sitting shot rock and covered.
Just gonna have to nut this now.
Okay.
We can get it
To nut this again now.
Weight's good.
Top button.
Your little
I think you throw the same weight you threw last end.
Still 2 or 3 feet slower than
Yeah.
And if you're Dunstone, you're sure not happy. You look like you were going to get 2 or 3 in the first end. Now you're down 2, but that's right where they want to be. How many times do they come from behind to pull out games at the last second?
We're back 8. I can go a little if you want. It's not soft. No, just let it go. Taking it further back's not helping our cause.
Curling now. Stay with it.
Whoa, whoa.
No, never needs it. Maybe does.
Beauty.
Well, they got it figured out. You hear Jeff Walker say it's about 2 or 3 feet slower. So, and that was the last word. And look where they put it.
Just nut it.
That stopped quicker than it should have, though.
Just firm. Let's go, buddy.
Huge one here. You want to save both reds if you can.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Never.
Close.
Not
Clean.
close.
Yep. Whoa. Yeah.
Yes! Yes!
One more time, trying to open things up. Oh, they stuffed it again, but they did raise the rock into the open and left their own covered.
Very nice.
Really well done.
Tiny bit. Yeah.
This is what a Saskatchewan team just has to do. You know, you just chip away. Don't try anything too aggressive and give up a steal. Get a couple back. I know Adam Kingsbury, I talked to him a little bit about this team, and he says they like to stay within a point, and the other thing they try to avoid is crooked numbers, so that they have to get that back somehow.
Well, their goal coming in was top 4, so they've achieved that, making it to the 3.
Whoa. Close. Looks like yours are.
Back 8.
Whoa.
Close.
Yep. Back 4. Yep.
Back 8.
Hard. Back 8. Hard.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Brad.
Shooter. Good shot.
Good shot again.
Well, we've seen
Everyone you see. We can throw
Adam
this
for
if
years,
I
of
get
course,
normal.
working with Rachel Holman's team. Started off the year with Dunstone, then left,
Yeah,
and
it's
after
pretty
some
tough.
struggles on tour, returned.
Run's probably your best bet.
Okay.
Hair low.
In turn with normal.
Okay. Hair high then.
Yeah.
How's this look?
Real good.
I like this call. I know Matt looked at maybe trying to play something fine with shot stone and roll open, but It's a really tough shot, and this even will open it up. You want to make sure you have a shot for Matt. That's probably the key this end.
Braden Muscowie. Schneider. And touch it and gets rid of one. Rolls that over, though, and the shot stone is covered. And it belongs to Newfoundland and Labrador.
Braden can't buy one. That's a great shot. He's got a pretty good result, but he's trying to save that other red.
You got a half today?
Just half.
Okay.
That was what, back 8?
Yep. Back 8, back 12. Yep.
Just to the hack.
The best teams have this shot down pat now. There's very few curlers in the world could, when you ask for hack, you got exactly hack. You watch what Gushue did with that beautiful shot for 3 with perfect speed.
It's nice.
Close.
Brett. Whoa.
Jeff.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Hard. Whoa, 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 whoa. Good shot.
There's the weight you were talking about. It's the workable weight. You could do something with it, hold it, carve it.
You know, it puts Muscowie under the gun again. He's got to sliver this red guard to make the double.
Whoa.
High.
Yep.
Hard.
Yep.
Hard.
Whoa.
Hard.
Got them both. Oh, he did. Jammed it and will get away with it as it spills out the back. And that's a quick way to turn around the color in the house.
Yeah, they're working their way out of it.
Job. Nice. Good call. Oh, the first one was close, eh?
Yeah. Mate, if I don't...
Looked like it wanted to.
I know.
I know what you're seeing.
I thought it once it started grabbing that line.
I know, with normal especially, yeah. I know what you're seeing.
Should be good for this 5
It's a new curling term.
Very technical.
Yeah, I'll be sure to incorporate that.
I don't know how you spell that.
No.
That was the post-mortem after end number 2.
Yeah. End up drooling on yourself.
Brett a little.
Hair heavy. Hard, Brett.
Brett.
Whoa.
Yep. Yep.
Whoa.
Whoa. Yep.
Roll it. Roll it.
And roll it in, they do. And just peaks about half a stone.
Good try.
Yeah. Okay. Too bad. Didn't know who you were. The very last, we didn't know if it was me or him.
Well, I don't think at that point it didn't matter too much.
And it's the, you see this as it hits and rolls. They really wanted to stay right behind that center. And it comes out the wrong side because it's the side that there's a corner guard on. They play this hit and roll.
That's how hard those are, aren't they, Cheryl? They liked it right to the last second. If you'd done that last night against Northern Ontario, you would have lost in the ninth then. If it had poked out, it would have been a hit for 3.
Board, you're a heavy board, so if you just take a few off that, you'll be golden.
We want Boyd, right?
Yeah.
So chance here. You make this roll.
Okay, man. Let me know on the roll, hey? Get the way.
How's that broom look?
Good, yeah. Sweeping broom, which is what we want, right? I like it.
So you give up 3. Saskatchewan, are you bothered by it? Not really. They've both times come back to win against BC and Manitoba, and in both, when they've come back, they were 9-8 wins. So giving up 3, they can handle it.
And they're done that. It's an advantage that it's early, too.
Weight's good.
Heavy
Got a lot of game left.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yep.
Yep.
Hard. Hard.
Hard, we got it. Go, go, go.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yep.
I got it.
Go, go, go.
Trying to get it behind their own, sitting at the bottom of the cup. And yeah, looks like it's all totally under.
That is nice.
Boy, Matty, good
Probably
throw.
a sliver.
Great job, buddy.
Thanks.
Stay on it.
There's so much pressure on the line color for these.
I got it.
Very, very nice.
Any other game that's
Yeah, I would have
getting
just
there
taken
for fun.
off. Yeah.
Middle of the rock would have never touched.
No.
So they're noticing some differences in the ice, huh?
More curl, which will help Brad Gushue here.
But one of the things Adam Kingsbury said, and every team will say that, is that the team that adjusts the quickest to the stones and the ice conditions will have a big advantage. So they've taken note of it. Boy, they're going to work now. Walker and Gallant. Here comes that corner guard. And it's coming in a hurry.
Plan B.
Now, can you roll it in and underneath the center guard? Look at this. And it will finally settle. Did it come back? Yeah, maybe just a bit.
Certainly did.
But it's back of the tee line, sitting shot, Stone back 4.
Well, that was fortunate.
But that's smart. I mean, credit here to Nichols to see that.
Yes.
Very
Right?
much, very much. You're not going to make them all, but it's what you do with the
just a little
miss
square,
side.
that's all.
Yeah.
You can do a lot with the line
An
calls.
inch more, maybe? I like this.
Okay.
Is it an intern from the half still? Yeah? Cat, he's trying to throw like back 8 on his own.
Okay.
As soon as we get line, we'll sweep the rest.
Okay.
Any reason for I mean, it's almost center line, but why this turn, in turn, compared to the other side out turn?
Well, my theory, sure, Cheryl, is you can get a little more curl with your in turn than your out turn, depending on assuming the ice is level. And there is a little piece sticking out there.
Yeah, just looks slightly better. This was where he threw his draw in the first end that didn't come up. I think they've seen this path a bit more.
Well, what an opportunity now for Saskatchewan and Matt Dunstone to get 2 right back to tie. Set it up with a great hit and roll that
Weight's good. Little heavy.
Newfoundland and Labrador couldn't get to, and now here's your chance.
Whoa! Clean it!
Gotta wait.
Clean! Just clean!
Weight's good.
Schneider closer to the stone. And very nicely done for a couple to tie.
Attaboy. Great shot. Great shots.
The Brier is special.
Just tradition.
Unbelievable. It's everything.
Very special.
The first thing that I dreamt as a kid was to go to the Brier.
I'll be honest, it's the event that we look forward to the most every year.
We prepare our whole season for this event. We put all our eggs in this basket.
Of all the things we've accomplished so far, the things that my teammates are most excited about is making the Brier.
Take it as a special moment. There are only a few people who get to play in the Brier.
It's hard to put that into words.
To come and represent your province in front of big crowds against great teams, it's an honor.
And as you take a look at the past winners dating back to 2004, make a note of Mark Dacey, who won for Nova Scotia, because Dacey was part of the last Saskatchewan team that made it to a final, and that was in 1995. Big Bad Brad Height was the skip of that team. Dacey was his third, and then Dacey, of course, moved east to Nova Scotia, where he won the Brier, representing Nova Scotia. But yeah, 1995, last time a Saskatchewan team was in the Brier final, and Matt Dunstone from the Highland trying to get them there. Yeah, a couple of world championships as well. And now working, of course, heading up the men's program for Curling Canada. We go to the third, all tied at 3.
Go, 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 roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it.
And it was a, you know, we said earlier, Newfoundland Labrador, by the way, have the Lost Rock. Sure, you said you don't, if you're Dunstone, Saskatchewan, don't go too hard for it. So, but I don't think they did. I think It was a patient deuce. They took advantage of some mistakes. Great hit and roll, and then he couldn't. Gushue come up with a shot. They make the quiet tap for 2.
Yeah, and I like the way they did it. You try and go for a deuce too early in an end, and that's when you do get forced. But that roll, they capitalized on a miss. That was a big roll out the other side, gave him a chance, and he made the shot.
Catlin made 2 run-backs and stuck them, and then Braden made a double. They worked their way into that situation.
Keep going. Good.
Whoa.
Good.
Whoa, whoa.
Great shot.
Good spot.
Come on.
This team, Vic, plays at the Highland Club where I'm lucky enough to be a member at, and they've got their own Darren making ice, not Darren Wolding, but Darren Gress, and he was at the Scotties last week helping out Moose Jaw, and it's a spectacular surface which these athletes can practice on.
And where you're the club champion, aren't you?
Tuesday night champion.
No, Tuesday night.
Major League.
Major League. Okay.
Oh, dear.
You didn't see the money passing hands, okay? Or anybody else?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
They also have their, Curl Sask has their men's and ladies in an arena, and not too many provinces are doing that anymore, Cheryl.
No, it's such an advantage when you can play in that, and you come prepared for the Scotties or the Brier then.
So which one do you want?
Just let me know.
I got the 5 right now.
Okay,
I think you'll get there
I think
easy.
coming across center, you'll have no issues.
I got 4-10 deuce.
Yeah, I think so. Nice ad.
A lot of yellow there for Gushue.
Good line.
I don't think it's hit.
Top 8. Room,
Yep,
room,
full
room,
8's
room.
good. You got room. Just full 8.
Room.
Room. Line's perfect.
Line's good. Top 8.
Lead.
Give him the spot. Line's
Weight's
good.
good.
Right to here.
Weight's good.
Right to here,
Deuces
boys.
if you wanted to.
Little,
Yep.
Always deuce.
Yep, just go. Hard.
Line's good. Doesn't need to
Hard,
curl.
don't stop.
Does not need to curl.
where do you...
Good, good.
Good shot.
Great shot.
Try to decide to swing on
I think that's a better, smarter play than just guarding.
I like to, and you kind of take away those runs that you pointed out,
We
the
are.
yellow run backs.
No way to make the roll under, is it?
It's... I can see a sliver there.
We can just nose it for now. It's not
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
I like that.
Hack.
Yeah.
I like that. I like this call.
Yeah, I do too. Hack weight. Just hack, hey?
Hack weight. Good weight.
Little light. Pretty close.
Hey, no thanks. Whoa.
Yep.
Weight's good.
Yep.
Whoa.
Weight's good.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa, whoa. Yep.
Weight's good. Heavy.
Brett,
Heavy.
Brett. Good shot. Good weight.
Not perfect weighting.
Very nice.
You roll slightly to the right, and there's an easy double. Just perfect.
Nose and back.
My first thought was over there, like to edge of 4, or on
Get
top
here.
of it.
If he makes it, I got double right back.
Yeah.
Sure. Roll it
I
in front.
like both of those guys.
Because I think he can't really draw in there to a great spot that you can't follow freeze.
Not for us to freeze. No.
Yeah.
So I think best is rolling on top. But
Yeah.
if I over-roll it a bit, that's...
You get it to here, that's fine. Yeah.
If I under-roll it too, it's probably okay, because...
I don't think there's a bad spot to roll to.
Okay, that's good to hear.
All right, that's enough. Let's move on here. But the two skips are on the same page. You forget that Braden Muscowie was a Canadian junior champion as a skip. That was back in 11. Dunstone's won a couple of Canadian juniors. The junior program, all three skips
Weight's good.
remaining are all Canadian junior champions.
Amazing.
And their teams are filled with
Clean.
junior champions.
Well, we talked about that in one of the openings. It's, you know, our system's doing the job.
Okay.
Players come in very ready to play.
Well, there is a bad place you can roll to, and that's it there. So have to make the shot.
Not terrible.
What kind of weight do you want here, Mark? Normal?
Want, really.
Kind of thinking...
That's a mistake.
normal.
Yeah, I like it.
If this is ever
ASC in
made,
here.
yellow straight back sink it. Dunstone's in trouble.
normal weight.
Yep.
Good normal. Weight's good. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Jeff. Hard.
Clock down. What do you got? Oh, he just peeks it out. Just rolled to show a corner. Maybe half a stone.
Whoa. Jeff. Hard. Girl. Sit. Good shot. Good.
Still good though. There's no double.
Going hack?
Yeah, nice hack.
You could
You're
hit
on the same
the
as
back
Braden
one
or
and
less?
roll right
You're on
underneath.
the same weight as
Take-
Braden did?
A little less.
Okay.
Yeah, you won't be shot playing this one.
Roll it
He
a
was-
little.
What do you think he was?
Yeah.
Heavy hack?
They
easy
can't
going?
go under, and if he rolls here, we got a double.
You like that broom with nice hack?
Yeah. Like you're going to see a little more than Braden did.
Little.
So we're crossing center.
Tough
right?
to keep it edge on edge here though, isn't it? It's without risk. You hate playing risky shots when you don't have last shot. Once this gets to the center line, it could pull enough to wreck on the guard.
Hack. Easy.
Just clean.
Hack.
Whoa, just clean.
Easy.
Yep.
Oh, off.
Clean.
Hack. Clean.
Clean it.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Hard.
Right to it.
Late
Right
licks.
to it.
Hard roll.
Good.
And
Good
avoids the
shot.
jam. Very nice. Well managed by Schneider and Kidby.
Good shot, Matty.
Oh, boy, I could throw
What
it.
happened with
Really
mine?
nice weight.
That was heavy hack too.
So you're forced for
No, not
Gushue
at
to roll
The boys did?
6 now or
not
five? Give me
behind the
5.
double guards, but to the
Where are
right.
you rolling here?
Otherwise, you jam at the back.
Roll to Brett's side behind that corner. Yeah.
So he wants to roll left. You try to roll right. That yellow rock in the back gets in the way.
Like that icer, guys. I think it's locked. You know that rock though. I mean,
Yeah.
get a curl. So.
Rock will curl.
Forward weight.
Yep.
A little quiet. No, weight's
Yep.
perfect. Weight's perfect.
Yep.
Whoa! Whoa!
Weight's
Brett!
good.
Brett! Hard's gonna go.
Hard, Brett.
Hard's gonna go. Get the line.
Hard, Brett.
Gushue first. Land. And now, can they roll it under their corner? They sure can.
Boy, he's made a steady diet of those this week. What a great shot.
Yeah, soft game has been brilliant. Think of the roll he made last night.
Oh. Well, 2 of them, a peel roll, and then in the 9th end, just a great soft roll to save an end.
Get the line. Get the line.
No roll. No.
Great shot.
Normal weight.
How does normal right there
Looks
look?
like a lot just going off that line, man. I would see an edge of it off.
Okay.
You
Edge
okay
rock
with that?
normal.
You
Yeah.
Oh,
don't have a lot of choice here. You try and roll
Off to overthrow.
to
it,
the
just
right.
normal.
Can't ignore anything. You could give up a 3.
And not too far here either. Got to be shot rock.
Normal.
This is tough because you roll behind the longer guard. I think Brad can tap it out like he did 2 ends ago. Perfect roll by Gushue.
If he doesn't stick here, if he makes a mistake and rolls out, is there enough something up there you might want to play a split for 3?
No question.
Okay. First things first. Final stone, Saskatchewan.
big.
Pretty heavy.
And Matt Dunstone.
Whoa.
Pretty heavy.
Whoa. Yep.
Yep.
Go, Cat. Hard. Whoa. Close.
No, never.
A lot of weight.
Anything?
Watch it. Watch now. Oh, and he got right to the nose. All by himself.
But to your point, Vic, it's the right way to miss it. You do ever roll out 3. You can
Hard, eh?
probably handle the 2.
Good try.
I like
Just a little
intern
hard.
too.
Hard. Try.
Just overthrew that. He probably split the broom and had the broom in the right spot. Just
Same or a little less.
we're looking for 10 seconds. It was closer to 9.
And it looks like a broom head less ice. Okay. Yeah. I like that. Like that, Joe?
I like it.
Less weight, just board.
Just clean. Just clean.
Final stone, looking for a couple.
Yep. Yep.
As the crowd responds to
Hard. Right to it.
Walker will follow it all the way in and add 2 more. Newfoundland and Labrador. Jeff Walker throwing the lead stones for Newfoundland and Labrador. Just the 1 sheet in play now that we've reached the championship weekend. 4 sheets throughout round robin. And of course, the 16 teams that started last Saturday after a wild card game on the Friday night. Mike McEwen winning the wild card spot over Glenn Howard.
1-2.
And then 2 pools of 8. 7 game round robin through Wednesday, and the top 4 in each pool advancing, and now we're down to just 3. And once again, Saskatchewan find themselves down by a couple as we play here in 5.
It's good.
And it is the team from Regina with Last Rock playing the Redstone.
Mine's good. Mine's good.
Saskatchewan's great shape that end. Muscowie hit and tried to roll a couple feet, rolled out. That allowed Mark Nichols to make the run back, and that changed the entire end.
He's good. 14 3/4. Great spot, Deuce.
Our boy.
Good spot, Deucey.
So Saskatchewan down by 2 here, giving the middle to Newfoundland Labrador.
You want to pick it?
Playing things to the wings.
You want to pick it?
Just came out the other side. Again, something we've been seeing the last couple days, just a little bit harder finish at the end.
But the ice surface, my goodness, you can play in, out.
It's
everything.
It's as good
no
as it gets.
complaints. Yeah, exactly. Players don't talk about it. That means they love it.
Jeff. Whoa. Yep. Jeff. Hard. Oh no. Okay.
Got nothing.
Throw that bad. Smidge, careful, eh?
Just a little full, yeah.
Trying to get it to curl. You with this weight, you touch it and you're probably okay.
Yeah, it didn't curl at all. Like,
And a little full, meaning what, Russ?
A little wide, and I think he's also saying he didn't flare it out. He maybe just slid that 1/4 inch wide.
7/8.
You know, that was 3/4 buried out in a wide spot. That wasn't a gimme.
We can go split the ring.
Just
We're
firm.
12 feet apart. Firm 3/4. Just off center, Deuce.
Yep. Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa.
Kaplan
Yep.
Schneider.
Whoa.
Easy.
Yep. Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness.
He's come to play today.
He's made 3 of those at that far end.
He's 88%.
shot.
Great game.
Like trying this thin double here. About a 1/4. 1/3 might even slice it over. 1/4.
Might get all 3. The one he's hitting, Gallant will carry him in towards that buried rock.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Yes. Hard. Whoa.
Watch you good. Be good.
Oh, touch it by, no.
I thought we had it thick enough. Sorry. Good shot.
And we'll spill it wide enough. It's covering that wide edge, but as we've seen last night in particular, nothing is out of play. You can get to both sides of the rings.
Yeah, no kidding. And that still goes on the scoreboard no matter how far it is away from the button.
Good line. I like that.
Room,
Top 4 is
room.
your depth. Room.
Too much room.
It's running. Weight's good. It's running.
Lots of room.
Tons of room.
Weight's good. Gonna get to about here.
Huskies rock all day.
Just get the depth right.
That's the spot.
Right here.
Okay, we're there.
Gonna get a little more curled than that. You're about here.
We're there.
That's good.
Good shot, Cat.
Nice shot, Cat.
It's a different view from down on the ice. I can tell you that, boy. It's really something that I still marvel at. when you come from a club and you see walls,
How's that look?
and then you see this.
Yeah.
And for somebody that's never been here, and I know the Quebec team, for example, the former juniors, all of them rookies here. Some of the fellows from up in Iqaluit, Nunavut, they were just
We're
marvelous.
light. Yep. Hard. Heavy hack. Really got to go, guys. You really got to go. Hard to get by the guard.
And here comes that
Hard,
guard
guys.
in a hurry. It's coming
Hard,
up
you
on
gotta
them.
go.
Can they
Gotta
save
go.
it?
Hard,
Oh, they
stop
did. And it actually over curled. Still got the stone and pushed it out the back.
Oh my goodness, there's zero reason I got by. Well, I guess there is, those two guys.
Taking some off it, I think.
They saved that. I thought it was on the guard, and then they held it so that it didn't overcurl. And
This has to be crazy close.
oh, I thought he'd hit it. I just
Almost missed it anyways.
overcurl.
Weight's good.
Max line. Just get the depth
Now,
right.
Saskatchewan's
Top
got a little
depth.
better theory what this will do. They might go harder to bury it now.
Spot
Speed
here.
right.
This is your spot right here.
No, it's going to be wide open.
We're there right now.
A little bit, Cat. A little bit, Cat.
It's a little hot. A little
That's
heavy.
there.
Okay.
Good shot.
Shot.
Good shot.
Board weight.
Look at the ice.
Yeah.
Taking at least a rock's width.
Weight's good.
Yep. Yes. Good weight. Hard, guys.
One more time.
Hard.
You shouldn't flirt with it this time.
Heavy.
Hard. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
And looking for the roll.
Good shot.
And they rolled it away from that corner.
Beautiful.
Oh, you know, Mark wasn't going to underthrow that one. And where they rolled to, it's just so smart. Anywhere you roll, there's a double.
Turn easy.
Plus, there's not much room for error for Moscow, is there? You hit this an inch high, an inch lower, you roll out. There's not much real estate back there.
Weight's good.
Easy. Clean it. Whoa.
Nice, easy.
Clean. Yep. 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 Clean. Clean.
Whoa.
Whoa. Clean. Shot.
Oh boy.
I like what I see out of Saskatchewan. They started with hammer and they gave up the 3, they gave up a 2, but they're only a shot away from tying this game, really. And they've hung in there so far for sure. And don't look as nervous as a lot of teams would in their first semifinal.
Jeff Walker, Greg Gallant, and getting some support. Jeff from his wife Laura, of course, and represented Alberta. Jocelyn Peterman, Brett Gallant, throwing the second stones for Jennifer Jones.
Nice weight.
Heavy board.
Whoa, whoa,
Hair
whoa,
heavy.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Jeff. Jeff.
Hard jab.
Hard, Jeff.
Hard jab.
Hard, Jeff.
Hard.
Hard. Hard, Jeff. Roll it.
Well, tried hard, but you roll on top there, and it puts Saskatchewan in a tough position.
Just got a little outside the line.
I think what Saskatchewan's been doing well, too, is they're making those, you saw that perfectly with the shot they forced Brett Gallant to. They're just making that one shot, that really good roll, pushing Newfoundland to a very tough shot. And they're hoping for a miss on one of them, and they're getting them now and then, and that sets up for this deuce.
Right on the beat?
Yeah.
These are tricky too. You don't want to roll to the center and give Brett a fairly good crack at a double. You sure can't roll out either.
Easy, eh?
Just easy.
Okay, man.
Head the nose.
Get the weight right.
There it is. His tell.
Weight's good.
Yep. Whoa, 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 just clean.
Weight's nice.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Clean. Whoa. Just clean.
Nice softer weight this time.
Whoa. Clean. Yep.
Yep.
Hard right to it.
Go.
Clean.
Right to
go.
it. Right to it.
Great shot.
Very nice.
Yeah, that was well thrown. Thought he overthrew one coming home here last end.
Great shot, Matty.
Quarter rock. Quarter off.
Third?
Quarter.
Quarter, yeah.
Nothing to lose here. You don't play the hit and roll now. You go for the gusto. Try to make that double. Brad just threw in that spot. You just watch Matt Dunstone throw there. So they have an extremely good idea what this will do.
Seeing decent good amount on draws still. Just I would say the hits are maybe just running a little straighter today.
I do. Yeah, it's good.
You agree? They're running a little straighter?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Braden's missed a couple. Last one and last end.
So here we go then. Running a little straighter, trying to hit a quarter stone and angle it back.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Staying with it. Angle it back. You got it. You got it. Yes, you do.
Every big shot. You don't have to make them all. You got to make the right ones. That's what Brad's done the last 3 games.
This is a tough double.
Yes! 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 Hard! Yes! Hard!
Actually, he hits it pretty full, doesn't he? And still gets away with it. And the throw through. And we'll put a blank on the board. And we are midway through the semifinal of this year's Tim Hortons Brier from Kingston.
The 2020 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Very spring-like today. Won't be much snow left. But we know there's always one last blast of winter. On this, our last day here in Kingston, the Tim Hortons Brier, as we check the numbers after 5. What have you seen?
Well, you can't help but be impressed with the Saskatchewan front end. Dustin Kidby, 98%. Catlin Snyder, 88%. And what that's doing is they're actually putting a lot of pressure on Brett Gallant. Lowest game we've seen from him this week at 70%. And that's Saskatchewan's opportunity. Brad Gushue can't keep saving them like he did last end.
Numbers after 5 are brought to you by AGI. Equipment and technology solutions for agriculture. Sometimes it's lonely being a skip.
The 2020 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. By Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. And by Scotties, Canada's #1 tissue.
There comes a time in a team's career, a breakthrough moment. I think this may be it.
Never, 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 never.
Right to the brush, right to T-line, let it settle. Oh, it just fudged up at the back of the 4. Just touch it. Just get over a little bit more. You have one, and you just save this and touch it. Get it over, touch it. Oh! What a shot! Harry Anderson to the 4-foot for the win. Needs to stop here. They need the 4-foot. Going a little more, and it will go too far. They need that 4-foot. They need the 4. You got a second chance. Make the most of it. Canada, say hello to your new champions from Manitoba. And yes, now the Bison is replaced by the Maple Leaf, and that's our next stop. Next Saturday, it all begins. The World Women's Championship from Prince George. Make a note, of course, Pacific time zone. Will play just once on the opening day. Canada against Eve Muirhead of Scotland. Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. So in 6, it'll be Saskatchewan does have last draw, playing the Redstones. And the field, some new names. Don't remember. Halza. Jensch is there, of course. Yeah, let's not forget Hasselborn. And Elena Stern. Apparently, from what I've read, some good things about the new Swiss champion. But Carrie Anerson, to my mind, was so impressive in that 10th when she had the drop of the win. And you could see her eyes starting to well up and thinking that, okay, this is my moment. Then it goes too heavy, gives up the steal. Immediately she turned off the tap, refocused, and was able to make the shot in the extra.
And it was the same shot too, Cheryl.
Yeah,
you know the gremlins were pretty fresh.
Oh, it was impressive. It was like a switch. The control, the self-control, and the control of her emotions.
Just stay down, Brett.
Real tight,
really tight. Go one step farther too. I don't think she'd missed a shot in 2 games. So when that one went a hair too far, it would be a shock to the system. Oh, that was well curled.
I'm certain the Saskatchewan team had to talk at the break and say, look, we're getting our chances. And we hope that Brad Gushue can't keep making shots like that. They had a do set up last end. Well played end by Saskatchewan.
And Brad's only 78%, but he makes the big one. He just does. He always has.
Pretty incredible.
Similar pattern, though, here. They're going to let Newfoundland and Labrador control the middle, and they'll go to the wings.
Hard! Yep. Got to get a little deeper on this line. Hard, hard, hard.
Dustin Kidby.
Hard, don't stop. Keep going, keep going.
Can you get it there, you two?
Great spot.
A little bit of downward pressure from Muscowie, I would suggest. He's a big boy.
I don't have much of that. Okay, half-inch on the inside. But
you don't want to try that, or
I don't even know if I can kill it.
No. You want to throw a guard?
It's short run back right now. Okay. Right? Yeah.
I just talked about the Saskatchewan front end, and look at the 2 shots by Dustin. Perfect corner guard, and then comes around it perfectly.
Is that too much ice for high, or?
It's pretty high.
Room.
Nice and high.
Yeah.
Just shy of half.
Bit of room.
Broom length
over.
over.
Line's tight.
Great.
Line's tight. Line's tight.
Line's great.
Whoa, over and off. Over and off.
Line's good, guys. Clean it.
Over and off. Over and off.
Whoa.
Sit. Whoa. Sit. Whoa. Whoa. Okay.
Good.
This is what Team Saskatchewan's been good at.
You ever like the intern with board or so?
Okay. Can't roll it in.
I didn't realize we weren't trying to be in front.
Good roll there.
This is fine too. Just throwing it out there.
Guard's pretty high, eh? So if we board and roll and
it's just a high half.
Okay.
You're hitting 7/8.
That was his first shot.
So I'm rolling out.
No.
Just like
7/8.
roll with like normal.
Definitely not rolling out. Just going here.
Okay. Well, 7/8 is not going across the face. Yeah. But what turn?
In.
Let's go, Cat. 3/4 it is.
Conlon to buy into this before he pulls the trigger here.
Yep.
Oh, yep.
Yes. Hard. 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 Touch it.
It's garbage.
Got a stick.
I think so. 6
Yeah, those are all set up shots. Why throw it that hard?
Trying to keep a few things around to use a corner.
It's out, but
yeah, just a little low.
No, this gets made and you have nothing.
Yep.
Whoa.
Correct the land.
Yep. Hard, Jeff.
Oh, yep.
Hard.
Yep.
And makes it, leaves the corner there. So let's talk a little strategy.
That's good. I would have loved to roll it a bit more, but.
Now, granted, he has to, Schneider has to make it his first one, right?
Right.
But do you have to concede the center? Do you have to concede the middle to Newfoundland and Labrador? I know you're down. You need stones. You need some guards to work with. Do you have to play to the wings, or could you, in fact, use their center stones in some regard?
I think in this situation you have to, because you're down. It's your opportunity, and then clear up the middle later. If you go to the middle too early, run backs are made, and then any opportunity for a deuce has gone away. So I like the call, the corner guard, go around it, A couple things didn't go well. The come around wasn't as deep as you'd like, so that made Brett's run back a little easier. And then Catlin by rolling out. So I don't think it's a strategy, more the execution on a shot.
I would have picked a different weight choice on Catlin's. If you want to hang around, why are you throwing a peel?
You don't need to.
He's made a bunch of them, don't get me wrong, but it just adds that degree of difficulty.
Really got to go hard.
And you pointed it out. He didn't seem sure about what we were hitting.
Yep. Yep. Go, 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 go.
Whoops.
Just dumping it. Yeah.
Just getting that out turn going a bit. 2 corner guards all of a sudden. Not the right color, but they're corner guards.
3 times now with that.
You threw this, a little bit different spot.
Yeah,
but
I'll throw it that same weight.
Okay.
That was
I
a
like
410.
Yeah, I like it.
Too much ice, Deuce, or
Top
good?
8.
That's
pretty
pretty
close.
good. A little hair less than me.
I think Brad's going to have to make an adjustment on Mark's. When I hold the broom for Mark, his out turn hooked also. I think it's just his trade. It's like a golfer. Some of them fade them, some of them hook them. He's rarely going to miss an out turn wide, so you might have to give him a little bit more ice.
You can go.
Real good line. Room.
Line's perfect. Just top 8. This is your spot.
Little heavy.
Hold on. Scott doesn't need to curl.
Top 8. Curl Miles.
Close, Deuce.
Top 8.
No, just clean
Weight's
it.
really nice.
Gotta be here. Gotta be here.
Weight's, yeah, we're there.
Yep.
We're there.
Yep.
Hard. Yep.
Oh,
boy.
Pick. Boy, they can't buy one, these guys.
Not bad, though.
Nope.
You like that or this?
I was going to go another couple feet.
You want to play that then?
Sure.
Okay, just off nose. I like this.
Nichols.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yep. 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 Yes. Yeah. Hard.
Got it? Sure does, and it'll spill the raised rock into the open top 8 foot.
So good.
Nice throw, Mark.
Yep. Give you a broom less.
It's like too much.
Yep, same weight's perfect.
Sliver less. What was that, Deuce?
10.
You know, we talked about Gushue. Jeff Thomas was saying that
Easy.
he's more mature now.
Hairless.
I think he's, you know, you say losing tough games will do that
Really
to you.
go.
But I think he really has confidence right now in the 4 players around him. He's always had it with Mark. But Gallant over the couple of years has had to, I'll say, earn it. At the provincials, Jeff Walker played the best he's had in a couple of years. I think maybe Gushue, as I say, is as comfortable as he's ever been with his team.
Right.
Wow.
He takes on the role that
I would be too. You know, Mark's been his kryptonite of all these years. Just a great player, great team player. Knows how to handle Brad. And the front end just gets better all the time.
I agree with you. You want to go here?
He seems to be more patient, Russ. Like he doesn't try to win it in the first half.
Here?
And I think that's because he's comfortable with the other 3.
Just goes for a blank, which is okay.
It's okay.
Gives himself chances.
Like the best he can do is here.
Yeah, we got to be a piece of the 8.
Got to be first piece of the 8, and wherever you think is best.
I kind of like right there.
Okay, I like that too.
Just past the team.
Forced error there by Muscowie.
Middle of 8.
Yep.
Just had to get that in the paint, and it changes everything. Now they're looking at a force, which would not be good this late in the game.
I think for speed down here.
I don't know if this path is going to be super fast, but
Okay.
6th in, everything's sliding decent.
Okay.
Just
It's the 5 rock here.
This is the one that's got a little bit more bite to it. Yeah, probably a couple feet slower. I don't think he'd take a real slow one, but it definitely curls more.
There, this took any off.
take any off.
I tried.
T-line.
Which close?
Hey, just past the tee.
Go a little.
We are, I think. Back
Line's great.
Which real
Just
good.
doesn't
Right
need
there.
to curl. Doesn't need to curl.
A little heavy.
Yeah, right there, Brett.
14-4.
Line's good.
Really curling. Really curling. Yep.
Hard.
Hard.
That thing curls.
Set up
that 5 rock too.
Just hit the 2.
Thanks, throw.
Room a couple, yeah.
Right here, solid
Quarter
rock.
rock.
Yeah.
Give it a good go.
Nice weight, Brad.
Thanks. I would have loved it another rock on that line, but
yeah. So just playing hack weight, try to roll on top.
Oh.
Hey, Maddie.
That's a smart call too, Cheryl. If you throw peel and try to make the double, you don't make it, then you're done for as far as blanking.
So just a hack weight.
Roll into that area.
This is where
Sure you're all way over there, Deuce.
Braden threw,
You take a
and he
broom
had
down?
about board weight here. Overthrew it a little
Maybe
bit,
an
and it
inch
didn't do
more?
a thing.
Yeah, I think
heavy,
Yeah, and rolled out. That's right.
I like it. All right, buddy. Board!
Whoa, off.
Board!
Off.
Board!
Off.
Oh, it's clean.
Clean. Whoa.
It's almost unheard of, this kind of weight for this kind of shot from him.
Yep. Hard.
Come on. Over. And we'll push it back.
Little unlucky he hit it so solid the second one. If it had just hit half of it, they'd be grouped closer. Now Brad can get a little. He can get a little separation here now.
Come up a hair.
What's that?
Just need to curl another
Little hard.
centimeter probably.
Board weight.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to hit it, like make sure we ran into it.
Throw board weight, Brad?
yeah, on if anything on the heavier side, Brett.
I like that.
Yeah, heavy board.
Board.
Whoa.
Just good board, not heavy.
Whoa. It's a little heavy. Clean.
Hair big.
Whoa, heavy board. Brett, go ahead. Go ahead, Brett. Hard against the nose. Hard, Brett. Hard.
And is he left and out?
Well, it's. I don't think they'll take it on. You can make the double and roll out. Is it worth it?
But if you don't,
there's 3 down.
I kind of agree. Like, I think winning this game,
We need to get a deuce next.
realistically, we probably need to get a deuce in
Okay,
fourth.
so it's half. I'm totally fine with playing it.
Okay.
For
Yeah. Super. Go, Matt.
Down
we know
one.
the spot really well.
get a force and 7.
Yeah, force and 7, deuce and 8 is.
Or showtime.
Okay, let's.
Deal here where I think nose, guys.
Okay, like it.
Easy there. Just easy.
I like the conversation. I mean, the key in all of this is you need to make it. Giving up a steal is tough, but they've walked it through. They force in 7, get their deuce in 8. It's just this shot needs to be made.
And this is for they're going to take their single.
Yes.
You know, well, I don't. I mean, if we play it through, as you too often say, what do you want in 8? You want that last rock.
Yes. Yeah. So get the force, get your 2. You're tied playing 9. Yeah, 3 down's not an option. So unless you're extremely confident, still got to make this one though.
Easy. Weight's good.
It's a little heavy.
Curl, please.
Get the brushers on it.
Curl, please.
They're talking to it. No brush, just a lot of talk. And there it is. Wow. To pick up a nervous single. 5-4, Newfoundland and Labrador. So the game plan for Saskatchewan, take the single, hold Newfoundland and Labrador to a single now in 7, and then in that all-important 8. Go all out for a 2 or more. 5-4, Newfoundland Labrador lead it as we welcome you back on this Sunday afternoon, our final day in Kingston and the Tim Hortons Brier. The winner will move on to the championship final tonight against Alberta. And for Newfoundland Labrador against Alberta, it would be a rematch of the couple of years back when they played in the final.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Weight's good. Close. Whoa.
Chance to get underneath here if this curls. Enough room past this guard.
Follow through on the red. Follow through on the red. Follow through.
It's pretty good, Brett.
Good shot.
Really good.
Well, still waiting for their flights to go home, but it's nice to see Kevin Cooey here and the entire Team Canada family. And when we say family, all the family is here. We thank them and wish them well for the rest of their season. And they're being acknowledged by the crowd here. Team Canada involved in that tiebreaker yesterday morning, losing to Northern Ontario. That eliminated the defending champions. From the Glencoe and Calgary, Kevin Cooey, BJ Neufeld, Colton Flash, Ben Hebert.
No, can't.
Yeah,
Gotta get to
go,
nose
go,
still.
go, hard, hard.
Lots of weight. Just bump it dead even.
Yep,
hard,
yep.
Hard.
Sit, sit.
Shot.
It's an interesting end because well, and Newfoundland knows what Saskatchewan's plan is. They're going to leave rocks around, try and force, which gives Newfoundland an opportunity to score a big end.
I don't know if we'll make the double with board, but the roll is the main thing.
I thought Saskatchewan would throw up with a second center.
Straighten it out here at all?
It gets dicey here. They've only got that one rock to get out of jail.
Nose hit's pretty good too, Brett.
Yep.
Board. I like the weight. Weight's good. Close. Real nice.
Whoa. Jeff.
Close.
Jeff. Whoa.
Jeff. Jeff.
Come on, Jeff.
Hard. Hard. Hard.
Nice
Okay.
shot.
He wanted the double, but I think he's better the way he did, because now that yellow one's open and they can hammer it in there if they have to.
Same broom, just take a
Same
few
weight.
feet off.
A
little heavy.
So what is it?
Just playing to tap that one back.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll start to get interesting if you can build the wall back there.
If you ever get to the nose.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Clean.
Really? Mine's
Weight's
good.
good.
Whoa, clean
Back
it.
12.
Close.
Weight's good.
Whoa!
Clean.
Stay down.
No!
Whoa, clean.
Back
No,
12.
right
It's
off.
perfect. Same weight.
Close.
Clean.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's gonna curl still.
Whoa, no, never.
Curl.
Never.
Come up. Hard, Matty. Yep. Really good shot.
Pretty good, Cap.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thick half.
Yeah. Thick half is pretty good. Half might make it. Okay, let's make it.
Goes to the last guard here.
Brett Gallant.
Whoa. Whoa. Mark. Hard mark. Hard mark. Hard.
Ah, great shot.
Good.
Oh, goodness. You're right. Opens up everything.
It does.
Yeah, that's the problem for Saskatchewan.
And to your point earlier, Russ, a couple center guards might have made that a little tougher. They even got rid of a couple. You see a couple on the back go.
Yeah, you either go for it or you don't, right? And they kind of went half in.
Yeah.
Hard, easy.
We either get force here and get two next end, or blank and go hard for steal.
Trying to make that.
Yeah, you gotta
Decision
roll right
time.
on top. Yep.
Normal's good.
Okay.
Thick half.
I like easy. Good easy.
Okay, you need good easy for the shot.
Well, this raises a good point, I think. I think that's a good point. You'll be the judge, I'm sure.
Normal.
We'll decide,
Yeah.
Russ.
Pretty heavy. Firm.
Clean.
We don't just hand out good points, Vic.
Yes!
Muscowie throwing. Oh, I got to get there. Catch something. Oh, dear. Wow.
He's had one of those games, isn't he?
Yeah, he's struggling. But, so, we know what Saskatchewan's plan was. Take one. Go hard now. For the force. If it's not setting up, I mean, think about it. If you have last rock, you want your deuce. If it's not setting up, you bail.
Anything. Whoa.
So in this case, Saskatchewan is not setting up for them to get a force. Do they instead bail and go hard the next, albeit the end?
Yeah, which is what they were trying to do, actually, by playing that double. There probably was going to be a double back, and then the end goes away, but you had to make that double, and now they're at risk of giving up a multiple this end to Newfoundland.
Make the double, try to roll towards the third rock.
Yep. Yep.
Gotta go.
Yep.
Gotta go.
Hard.
Nice play.
Yeah, really good bounce back.
Good shot, Moss.
Same way? Yep. Same way. Same right here, more.
Okay.
Can't roll very far if you're Mark Nichols, so it should set up a bullet double.
Oh.
Same weight.
Clean.
Yep.
Same weight.
Yep.
Yep.
Hard. Hard.
Come on.
Hard. Hard.
Same weight here, more.
Hard. Hard.
Here,
Hard.
more.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Watch the roll. Oh boy, you're going to give trade the gift back. Did it come back? No, it doesn't look like it.
Overbrushed it.
Goodness.
That's the respect, isn't it? They were afraid to nose it and give him a double. Tried too hard to make it perfect. It's up that right to the last second.
I mean, it's still not ideal for Saskatchewan. A blank by Newfoundland. They get hammer in the 8th, up a point, but it's better than giving up a deuce.
Yep.
That was huge.
Easy.
Weight's good.
Yep.
Yep.
Clean.
Weight's nice.
Just clean. Whoa.
Clean. Nope. No, no.
Shot.
And it just comes up at the end.
Oh boy.
Well, unable to connect with those around him, Dr. Sean Murphy uses his extraordinary gifts to save lives and challenge the skepticism of his colleagues. Get into the Good Doctor, all new Monday at 10, 8 Mountain only on CTV.
Heavy board.
More weight to Mark.
Heavy.
Yep. Go ahead. Clean.
Clean. Yep. Right.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Now this is just makes my point even better, doesn't it?
You're trying to get to a great point somehow.
Yeah, well, I'm just if you have a great left to give, and we're on our last day,
please be generous.
I'd be appreciative of that. Well, that's a gift. I don't think they expected this.
No.
That rollout by Mark Nichols.
Good.
Well, and I think Newfoundland's not too upset about it either, as long as they make the blank.
Yeah.
A little more, Mark.
And then it'll be interesting to see, as you said, you know, Saskatchewan put the toe in the water. They just sort of went half in.
Yes.
If in fact they go put up some center guards and try to generate something that way.
Yeah, both feet in the water this next end.
Yeah, yeah.
Throw, Brad.
Throw. That'll work. So we'll put a blank on the board. In 7. The lead and last rock stay with Newfoundland and Labrador. The best all week and the best here in the 1-2 make the final 9-4.
It's hard to make one final. You're playing the absolute best names in curling from the last couple of decades. I think that experience factor is something we learned a little bit in the first final, and then certainly last year when it came right down to the very end. We've been such a good team these last 3-4 years. We've earned all the success we've had so far, and I really hope we can come out on top, because there's not 3 other guys I'd rather be doing it with than the guys that I'm with.
Yeah, here they are, Alberta and Brendan Bottcher. 3 straight finals for them. And that first time, of course, in 18 was against Gushue, last year against Gushue. And now, can they get by whomever they meet tonight? Will it be Saskatchewan or Newfoundland and Labrador? The winner advances. To Tim Hortons Brier from this beautiful facility, Leon Center here in Kingston. As we go to 8, and Newfoundland Labrador has last rock. They have the hammer, playing the Yellowstones. So I do see a couple of centers, one very long, one tight, belonging to Saskatchewan.
Yeah, I think it's they have no choice, Saskatchewan. All 4 rocks, great spots here so far.
Soft with the release, maybe? Like,
yeah, he took a little while.
Yep. Yep.
pretty good weight, eh?
Yeah, weight's good. Hard!
Back line! Line's good. Back line! Hard!
It's going hard, this
Hard,
one.
boss, you got it! Hard! Through the rings! Hard! Hard! Whoa, whoa!
Good sweep. Good shot. Great sweep.
Really great sweep.
Good sweep, boss.
Game over if we touch that. Shot, buddy.
Good sweep.
Yep. Hard. Fine. Hard. Good. Good.
Didn't like his slide, but he got the result he wanted.
Through this out turn lots.
Yeah, I like that. Okay. Can we throw the out? We just know it a little better.
You're just into the 12 with it. Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't real pure, but
Great showing from the front end here for Saskatchewan. They're both playing really well.
Little room. Just
a little
over.
bit of room.
Room.
Line's good.
It's just been the back end of Newfoundland that's
Sideways.
It's good. Line's good.
been causing the issue.
Split and center.
How's line?
Close. Yep. Go a bit. Yep. 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 Hard right to stop. Hard.
Good.
Hard, hard, hard. Good.
Another nice
Great
one.
shot.
Lined up straight.
Make a move on your first.
You know, both teams at 86. You know, just probably look at the thirds position. Muskowie's had a couple he'd like back, and Mark Nichols is Mark Nichols as usual.
hard. Really hard. You're good. Clean. You're good. Clean. Shot. Shot.
You had options for sure, yeah.
This is really good.
I agree.
The risk here is coming in too early. This is always tricky.
Like straight draw there?
Yep.
With what turn?
In turn.
If you get onto here, perfect.
It's really good, yeah.
And if I'm heavy, we can chisel.
Yep.
If I draw to the back 4, it's pretty good.
If you get
too.
right to here, not bad either.
I think that's a good shot back there.
Yeah. Anything. Just can't get caught in between. We'll have to make a choice.
Well, yeah, let's go for that. That's good.
I think this is your best one.
Right beside it, eh?
Yeah, that's your best shot.
You can bounce it off a bit too. It's probably better than
even better.
freezing a quarter on.
Yeah, probably.
Could throw another card.
That would be mine. I was.
Yeah, which is good. Like,
I think I would throw one more.
Okay.
Just seems early to
Comes
come
in
into
there,
the
nice
rings.
Well, in the guard's virtually in the rings, and you've got Nichols throwing rockets at it.
No, it shouldn't.
Yeah.
Probably giving you like a 405 here. What do you think,
I
Deuce?
got a 14.6 on his that went back.
I think a 10 will be good, man. 10's fine? Yeah. Okay. Looks like miles.
It comes in there.
Does it?
I think you can trust it, yeah.
It's like a little more. Like that. Like we need draw the butt nice. That's draw the butt nice.
I think it's really close, yeah.
Yeah, let's get it. T-line.
Well, everybody involved, from the discussion in the house
A little light.
to the hack,
Gotta go.
on the weight choice and the ice.
Keep your head up, Deuce.
Top
Okay, we're
three.
close now.
Line's real good.
Line's
You got
good.
room.
Play the weight. Line's good.
Top 4. Room.
Little tick.
Room.
Weight's perfect.
Room.
There.
Close.
Could live a,
There.
could use maybe a little chisel. They talked about this.
Really nice.
Into the corner.
Yeah, they talk it out beautifully, the plan Bs.
Beauty.
That's exactly where they called it.
Slid nice.
I just,
I thought I was a little light too.
That slid really good.
it may not be there long is the problem.
Yeah.
Close. No, no.
There.
No.
Perfect. Weight's really
Nope.
good. Weight's really good.
Just gives
Really nice. Good shot.
Mark 2 tries to rearrange the furniture here, which I'm sure he will.
I think he's trying to play the out-turn slash on the right-hand red
Whoa.
in the top 8. Open it up.
Hard! Hard!
If you hold it, what do you got?
Okay. Good.
Well, they do open it up. They do leave the red raised stone still in the ring.
It's a nice call, wasn't it, to kick it open? Now you get both turns.
Now, Saskatchewan has to be perfect with anything they do.
Got it back a little bit more needed.
Yeah, I think you have to freeze, don't you?
I think I'll have to give you more. Just going out wider.
Right. Okay. I like that. Give us 4.
Yeah, I think I want to try and give you like 5 feet, and you can just sweep it a little differently.
Clean it. Yep.
Quite a bit more.
Weight's good.
Good line.
Back 4.
Easy, cat. Easy.
Little room.
Weight's nice.
Extra weight, it might not take the curl. It's got to get off that red one first.
Weight's perfect.
5 feet more is what Pascal is trying to add. And then leave it up to the brushers. But here comes that guard.
Back. It's really good.
Oh, dear. And here it goes. And wow, 5 feet more of perfection.
That's special.
2 perfect shots.
Line's good.
Line's perfect.
Whoa, little bump. Little tap. Little bump. Back. It's really good.
What a team
good.
shot.
Yep.
Hard.
Want to roll here, Mark?
Make a couple at some point.
What's that? So we want to make want to roll here a bit.
Yep.
Forward weight.
Yep.
Weight's good. Yep. Whoa. Board.
Close. Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
Hard. Gotta go.
You don't want to get to the line.
Gotta go, Brett.
Hard.
Hard.
Gotta go, Brett. Hard.
Delant, gotta go.
Gotta go.
Shooter. Shooter.
Gotta go, Brett.
pretty
And
good.
spins it away. Shot stone still belongs to Newfoundland and Labrador.
Sweet.
How's that turn right there, look?
Yeah, like whatever you like. You can whip this, eh?
Yeah. It's like a thin half, eh?
Yeah, third's not city.
So again, if you're in Saskatchewan, the game plan is force.
Force, absolutely. And now you got a chance here at make 3 yellows go away. And sit 3.
What turn you throwing?
In.
Hey. Hey, buddy.
I think they're going to aim at the left one first.
Third. Okay.
Kick across and sit 2.
2, not even.
And then play with that freeze.
Wow, the freeze is pretty perfect.
Yes.
Probably
yeah.
don't want to mess it up.
Right. Needs to throw this pretty hard. He has to hit a good half of this thing.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
This is more like him.
Hard.
Matt Dunstone.
Clean. Yep. Clean.
What do you got? One, kick it sideways, and away it goes.
Nicely done.
Going a long way to get a force.
Beautiful end from Saskatchewan here.
Well, just 2 perfect shots by Braden. The freeze. First one he put top 4 perfect, and then a perfect freeze.
What are you throwing for weight? I'm thinking hack.
Okay.
Just a matter. We just
You're
got to hit
killing it, yeah.
on the nose or just
Where
a
do you
sliver
throw
low.
it?
Hack. I think it's easier to get the line with that weight than back 8.
I agree.
So.
Interesting call here. I like it.
What do you think of the ice there?
He'll kick out that frozen red
Good.
one. Stay on
it's
top
good,
of
yeah.
it.
Okay.
And Saskatchewan might have a tough shot.
This trying to stay on nose on the red.
A little light. Hard then. Whoa.
Yep. Just
Gushue
do that.
first.
Whoa.
Just do the hack.
A little quiet, Mark.
Yep. Yes.
Now
Hard.
both of them.
Hard. Just do the hack.
Walker on the left.
Whoa.
Land on the right.
Whoa. Brett.
Trying to unlock it a little bit. And to the nose, push it right through. Oh gosh, just enough it looks like.
Not so bad.
No, it's not so bad.
Good shot.
Thanks.
Sorry, I overdid it a little.
Yeah, a little bit.
Interesting how the draw weight has failed Dunstone so far. The player numbers are brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
He hasn't thrown many. It was just that one in the very first end caught him off guard. Were they just going to blast us?
Throw a bomb and hit 2/3.
What's that?
Can you throw a bomb and hit 2/3?
Yeah.
That's a better
If we can
call.
stick- If we can stick that, yeah.
Okay. If you hit half.
Yeah. Give me edge of the rock, I think. Yeah.
Picking it clean, you probably take the back one, and then it's an easy hit
to be
for
hard.
Brad.
Yeah.
If you could roll a couple feet here.
It might get a mistake.
Yeah, it's a tough double, and he might have to draw against two touching the forefoot. Just even dead on, probably gets it out.
Well, here we go, throwing the bomb.
Yep.
Change their mind now, trying to get it thin.
Right to it. That's good, Matty.
Bang.
Protected a bit there.
Well, job done.
Yes, exactly.
Well done by Saskatchewan.
Great player, buddy.
The force.
Yeah, good shooting, Moss. Thanks, buddy.
There you go.
Great shooting.
Yeah, his two were really, really pretty.
And they had to risk a bit too, Vet, to get it done. Leave a few Newfoundland rocks in the rings.
A lot of come from behind victories from Saskatchewan. And they're right there nipping at their heels again.
I like that.
Well, we showed you earlier they had given up threes and managed to come back and win both of those games
Good weight.
Yep.
after falling behind early.
Whoa, easy guys, clean.
Yep.
Whoa.
There it is for the single. Saskatchewan gets the force they wanted. Now what can they do with it when we come back? Interesting start, to say the least, to this ninth 6-4 Newfoundland Labrador leading Saskatchewan, and the team from the Highland in Regina with Last Rock have the hammer playing the Red Stones. Welcome back. Semifinal of this year's Tim Hortons Brier. Center guard went up from Newfoundland Labrador. And then, well, I guess it would be like a tick shot in a sense, right? They played it back in and now have rolled their shooter in.
Great shot.
But in doing that, you allow that.
Well, Gushue, I mean, he threw the guard because if he throws in top four, he's up 2 points, and typically you'd throw in top four when you're up, but he doesn't want to give Saskatchewan a blank, and they'd probably just blank out the end. But it was Dunstone's shot after the guard was thrown up, that tap that was interesting.
Yeah, the guard was so close from Jeff Walker. Team Saskatchewan played the tick, rolled in,
Heavy
and that
normal.
allowed Gushue to hit it. And at some point in time, you need 3 points here. You're just about eliminated his end now.
Gotta go, Cat.
Hard, Cat!
Really gotta go.
Yeah, just don't get it.
Well, the other thing is, if you are, maybe Saskatchewan's plan here is to blank and try and win it, but you have to get 3 to win it.
Yeah, no, it is. For sure they're playing for the blank.
Try to even them up.
And Newfoundland is trying for the force, but that's not going to happen.
Gushue getting a bit of a ride from the crowd as he had to sweep and brush a little bit.
It's a long way for a skip to sweep.
2.5
Go a
feet.
little. Let it work a bit.
Just get it close.
Yeah, you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself for the 10th end if you're Saskatchewan. You're saying, we're going to do it all
Yeah, we
then.
gotta be deep enough that they don't
The other
have
team
double
might
here.
not cooperate.
Hart, you gotta go. 2 feet
close,
short.
Brad.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
Jeff Hart, you gotta go harder than that, bud.
We're almost in.
Well,
Okay. I'm just saying for line, but good. That's a good spot.
Quarter off, board.
There you go, buddy. Center line. Yep. Quarter rock.
It's amazing how it's changed. When that center guard went up for Newfoundland, I would have guarded it. And then they couldn't got their own. Now there's 2 guards in play, and you get a chance to do something. But like you say, this is Saskatchewan's played a lot of games, big games. They must feel they got a better chance for 3 at the end. Matt's made some big shots to win games.
Whoa.
Heavy.
Yep.
Clean.
Heavy. Yep.
Easy.
Close.
Whoa.
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 Yep. Yep.
Hard roll, hard roll, hard roll. Hard.
This is
Yep.
close.
Yep.
Off the back of it, no, it'll slide in underneath and tucks itself in, showing a little corner down to you. Boy, Gallant tried one out here too, didn't he? And he floated it by earlier in the game.
Maybe just a straight run on this one, Vic. A little simpler.
Nice shot.
you know what might work too is
What's that?
dead nose with Peel.
You can do that, yeah.
Well, I like the.
If you want to play, we can do that with normal too, if you like.
No, I like the call. Just saying, it looks like.
I want to make sure we stick 2 of them though, so normal might be a better call.
Whatever you like.
I don't mind like a
throw Peel here a bunch. So.
What?
I like Peel.
Okay.
Throw it in a bunch.
It's gonna run nice straight for you.
Wants to spring a shooter into the rings, and then the back one will be in the rings. 2 yellows.
Hard! Hard!
Back one!
Okay, good.
And left it right underneath.
Good shot.
3/4, Cat. They've thrown this
Just
a
time.
bunch, eh? Throw it right at that broom, buddy.
I doesn't want to be reminded of this, of course, but yeah, 95, the last time to a final, but look at all the 3rd place finishes from Steve Laycock, Pat Simmons, Gerald Chimko.
Pat Simmons had a wide open hit to beat Kevin Martin, and it picked Vickery. He would have been in the final.
Curl of hair. Jeez.
And by.
Okay, we'll get a chance here.
Top 8 depth.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. What a crazy end. Like,
Same as it's been, man.
Okay.
Yeah, and into the wing, it's gonna slide nice.
Your Brett's guards are good.
Well, you're effectively wasting an end, and you could get forced.
well, you're going to now at this point in time.
Feel it a little, or?
Whoa, little extra line, guys. T. It looks a little heavy.
Just gonna be off it for a bit here.
Yeah, we're gonna have.
It's
not
close.
bad. It's not bad. Jeff's in if you're gonna sweep it.
Don't need it. Don't need it, Jeff.
Oh, Jeff.
Give us a spot, Brad. Where do you want it?
Just past that. Foot past that.
No.
It's close.
Go a little.
Yep. Okay.
Sorry. Good spot, bud. Easy half rock.
Gonna try and work his way over. Try and play hit and roll and work your way over to that other yellow, and maybe they don't roll back and you get a chance.
Clean.
Get rid of a couple.
Clean. Yep.
Hard.
Yep.
Hard.
Hard. Hard. Hard. Sit.
Now the question is, will it sit? Will it sit? And again.
Maybe they're just trying to wear out Gushue and making them all do all that sweeping.
Two absolute beauties with Moskowy in the last day. Unable to hold the shooter there.
Wasn't far off. Half an inch thicker. He's perfect.
Even them up.
Are we good?
Top 12.
I think we're there. No.
Clean it. Clean
A
it.
little heavy.
It's perfect.
Well, for the first time this year, of course, equal prize money between the Scotties and the Tim Hortons Brier So first place taking home $105,000. Additionally, though, you get to represent Canada at the Men's Worlds to be played in Glasgow. Then you return as Team Canada next year. And the Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings, the Canadian Curling Trials, you earn the second spot. John Epping won the first ticket to Saskatoon in December of 21. And then, of course, let's not forget the nearly $170,000 in sport funding from Sport Canada. Watch out, yeah.
Oh, no.
Hard, Mark.
Again.
Come on, hard.
Again.
Hard, 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 hard.
Oh, that's a little closer.
Just can't buy one. Beautiful try.
That hangs on, and it's behind the yellow, buried.
Hard, Mark. Come on, hard. Hard, 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 hard. Smooth
Mark
pass.
brushed that.
You didn't throw it last end.
Awfully strange end, isn't it, Cheryl? They had a rock out front to start with. They could have thrown a corner or a center. And the hardest shot that Team Gushue's had to throw is a wide open hit. And they've got him forced here.
I think that's enough. Okay.
Well, just on those all-important hit and rolls, he's just Moskowy 33%.
Top four. Whoa. Felt like it was there, guys. Top four. Whoa, there.
Line's good.
Whoa, it's not curling. Biting teeth.
Still got a curl.
We're
14-2.
A little deeper.
I think we let it stop.
Yeah, you don't
Just
want to
let it
snow
stop.
on top of it.
No, this
Just let it stop.
might open the door a bit. Doubles there.
You gotta make it.
That or this?
Nope. I think we gotta make her, buddy. It's tough rock.
At least, yep. I mean, Moskowy could have thought about it for a second. Nope. No. Let's go.
Intern bullet.
Yeah, it's just this ice, and I agree with him. This ice to make the perfect freeze.
Yeah. Yeah, it overcurls by an inch, you're done. Not that this is an easy one by any means.
Sorry, Mark.
Yeah, Brad liked that one back.
It's half.
Half to 2/3, Maddie?
Good half.
Hey, buddy. Let's make it.
Yeah, being forced here certainly doesn't help. You need to give yourself a chance in 10 if the blank is what you're going for now.
Using the internal to give him the most kick.
Yep.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yep.
Whoa.
All about the line call.
Yep.
Moskowy. One.
Attaboy.
One. Two. Got him.
Come on, buddy.
It's a treat to watch him.
Yeah, it really is. You know, the pressure there, you roll out there, you probably lost the game. Nice shot.
No.
Interesting
Time
play.
out. Time out.
You put it in the rings.
He has to
He
hit
gets
it.
it stays for two, you get hammer coming home.
Yeah, that's.
I think the out-turn path is we know pretty well. Okay. Do you want to give him two here? Do you ever just bump it, try to freeze it, like freeze bump? Yeah. Well, we could do that rather than do this, and at least make him play something.
No, there's no point freeze bumping, is there?
Why not?
Then you
gives
go
him the
around the
blank.
other one. They got to hit it. You
I
go
really
around
like the
again,
call
right? And
from
then
Mark.
hopefully
Yeah.
it's Brad throwing the run.
Well, I know, but if he gets the blank, like if we bump it there, it's a tough blank. He risks giving us.
True. I like that.
Oh, you're thinking tap?
Yeah.
Put it in his eye. Well, he's got a catcher.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just thinking it's a tougher two than just drawing
like
open
that.
side.
I like that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I don't mind that.
We'd rather
Okay.
be tied with.
Yeah. Okay.
You like this,
Interesting.
Jeff?
Right there.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. You like this?
Yes, bye. Looking for back 12, eh?
Yeah, I think we just want to give him
half a broom length of space.
Back 12 weight.
What do you want to see?
That's max. Yeah, that's close.
So tap it back. It's a tough two. Gushue would dearly love to see a single here.
I think it makes your life easier either way. So.
Blank might still be available this way. I would go somewhere else myself.
That's the only thing. Is this is the only way you probably give them a blank chance.
It's funny how they changed their mind because Mark said, let's just go open side.
A little heavy, they think.
Jeff.
Still a hair heavy.
Go, Jeff. Go, Jeff. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Good shot.
That's a good shot.
Real good.
Thanks. Good.
Now try and play for
Easy.
your two.
This is a little different spot than mine, right?
How's this with easy?
I don't think the frost will touch this spot.
No, I'd agree.
Just easy. I still think you can get it to me here.
Or does board make more sense?
I like easy.
Okay.
I like just a broom more though.
2/3.
2/3.
This is.
I don't think the frost should touch this one, Cat.
All right, this is a little confusing to me.
We're in about a foot
I know
wider.
you have to avoid the jam.
The frost shouldn't be an issue.
But the roll is towards the outside, correct?
Yeah. Gonna wait, Maddie?
There's less space there. Could you not play the other turn? Give yourself a little bit more rolling room?
You could play it, and there is. I think they just like this path. You can just about come up to nose. You only have to hair that back one. With the other one, you're catching it thinner, and you could roll out.
Okay. It's a must-have here.
Good job for Gushue too, though, because there is no real blank opportunity.
Gotta have
Heavy board. Heavy board.
Little
Saskatchewan,
Yep.
Matt Dunstone,
Hard, boys.
Yep.
to get the
Hard,
deuce.
boys. Yeah.
Oh boy, fellas, you got to hold this now. You can't. Got to avoid the jam, fellas. Got to hold it now. Avoid that jam. Get it by. Oh, and just do for two. Catlin Schneider, Dustin Kidby, great brush, and a big pat on the back. A couple for Dunstone.
You'll thank your brushers on this. They held that. Oh.
So it's going to come down to the last. You bet. Still playing. Saskatchewan, we're all tied.
The 2020 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by AGI, West Steel, Westfield, Batco, Nico, SureTrack, and more. We are AGI.
Jeff Walker just tried a tick on a guard thrown up by Saskatchewan. As we welcome you back, this is our final day here in Kingston. Coverage of the Tim Hortons Brier. Alberta is waiting. They'll play the winner tonight for the Canadian Men's Curling Championship, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And we're tied at 6. Newfoundland and Labrador. Brad Gushue does have the last rock. He has the hammer, playing the Yellowstone.
See the center guard off the center on purpose long, which is a spot you wouldn't practice very often.
I like, what do you like? Do you want the same weight?
This is my second rock. I think
What's
a little
that?
less weight.
Well, and it worked.
Little less?
It was missed.
Same broom. Same icing.
Well, the other thing too is that if you're playing the tick, then that stone you're trying to tick will hit the cushion a little bit sooner. No, so maybe that's a reason for playing it just off center a little bit, hoping to keep it in play.
It's a different look, and you might roll your shooter to center if you play the tick. Like if you hit this thick, you could just roll to center.
No, that was better.
Hard right out, guys.
Hi, Jeff Walker.
Great shot, Jeff.
Very, very nice. He has to roll farther when it's kind of a corner he's ticking.
The other thing, I think, Russ, you said it. When those guards are just over the hog line, as that one was, that's also a different visual, harder to take aim at.
Yeah, sure, because there's less curl for the lead that's playing the tick, and you can go right by it, and that's exactly what Jeff Walker did in the first one.
guys. Whoa.
We're over. Halfway.
It's
dig. It's a ton of weight.
Sit. Sit.
Come on.
I'm gonna queue up a double here.
Oh, Jesus.
That's hard.
You want to take it on or just straight peel?
Well, whatever you like.
It's a thick half. I don't love the angle. If we were going to play it, I'd like to go over the top with it.
Yeah.
Straight peel.
Just get rid of the one. And that's over enough.
Gets rid of this rock too, so.
It's Jeff's rock.
Yeah,
Yep.
the concern with trying to make that double peel is you ever spring the rock to the center line and then they throw another double guard on top of it. So this is a safer play. You don't want to make it better for them.
Get out here. Yep.
Well, they've been stingy, and they have last rock. It's going to require a steal by Saskatchewan.
Shot.
That rock even feels heavy.
Little room.
Still lots, Deuce.
It's interesting. I
That's
wonder.
good. Almost the same.
I just
Yeah,
looked at
cannot touch.
Alberta played
The
yellow
hair left.
yesterday,
Never touch.
and by
Mine's
going
good.
10-1, they'll have choice,
How's the
and they'll
depth?
get hammered tonight
Halfway.
as well.
Just pass
Clean.
this way.
Go a little
So
bit.
my
Yep.
guess is
Yep.
that they would
Yep.
take
Yep.
their
Yep.
same yellow stones,
Shot.
leaving Newfoundland and Labrador, should they get
68 on it.
through
One
this,
more, right?
Yep.
And then I go
to
right.
choose other stones. And
And then we try.
be interesting because now already he heard Brett Glenn said that yellow rock they just threw felt a little heavier. So they're going to be forced to mix and match a little bit tonight if they can get through this one.
Yep.
They are.
Yeah.
Find a couple
Hard.
pairs for each of them that they like.
Okay.
We're tied at 6, and it was that 3 in the second that we thought might just blow it open, but no, give Saskatchewan credit. They replied right away, kept calm, carried on, and get that 2-9 wonderful brushing. Muskowie has been really let down when you look at the battle of the thirds with his hits and rolls, but it is that all-important last rock that belongs to Newfoundland and Labrador. The game story brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
That'll be good. Just clean
Mine's
for
good.
now.
Easy.
Glenn had a crack at the double there. They
No, line's okay.
didn't make it, so now they can
Just pass that red,
keep 2 reds in play here.
Yep.
Little bit.
Yep. Keep it going.
Little
Keep
bit.
it going.
Little
Good.
bit.
Nice shot.
Real nice.
Oh, lots of separation. Lined up.
Whoa. Jeff. Jeff.
Go ahead, bud.
Hard, Jeff.
Hard.
Fall through. Fall through.
Okay.
And underneath.
Right.
So it's always the question of when.
Oh, almost.
When
that?
does Saskatchewan
Almost, brother.
go, and then where do they go?
Well, I mean, right, they're going to throw one more, and then they'll have to go. You want Newfoundland looking at
Little
2
more.
on their
Okay.
last,
3
so then
feet
you'll
more.
go with
Off then. Off.
Dunstone's first. Out-turn draw around that red stone of theirs,
Not
probably.
quite half.
Yeah, don't
Halfway.
want to touch it.
Yeah, it's halfway.
Hasn't curled yet.
This needs to stop.
Halfway.
And
No,
curl.
never.
Want to queue up an angle here. They might have to brush it to get it over enough.
Hey, Moss.
Yikes.
Uh-oh. They could go both go now. You take that on?
Yeah.
Right.
You do because of who's in the
Half.
hack.
Half to a thick half.
Mark
Thick?
will know to miss it
Half
the
to a
right
thick
way.
half, yeah. Yeah, because even if you do this, Mark, it's fine.
Yeah, he's not going to hit it thick and roll to the center. I would
rock,
doubt that. Oh, that's trouble.
Yeah, that was your one guard. A
Yep.
little higher, and they can only
Yep.
take a single.
Real close here.
Hard!
Really close, they say. Gallant staying with it. Got them both. Sure do. Now watch this, though. Now they'll pick up maybe a rock's width of a corner now on that other side.
Attaboy.
Yeah, that helped them a little bit, Vic.
Hard! Hard! Shooter! Hard! Shooter! Shooter!
They gained a little bit more of the rings.
I'm just watching Muscowie, and we're right, behind him, and he's kicking himself. Yep. He knows. He knows.
Yeah, he's a big game player too. He just it was one of those games. The hit and roll outs last end were so tough. He wasn't far off. Earlier in the game, he had a couple that he'd like back. It happens.
So now where are we going here?
Round the yellow.
Okay.
Top 8, top 4.
Yeah, top 8's good.
I still think you're there.
Hit a room.
Yeah, we're there.
Top 8.
Back 4.
Roll then.
Off.
Oh, I don't think it's back 4. I think it's...
Line's good.
Yeah,
Doesn't need to curl.
T-line back 4.
Tons of weight.
Deuce, stay with it. We got to get buried no matter what. So.
Yep.
Go Deuce,
Yep.
go Deuce, go Deuce.
Sure?
Yes.
Yep, positive.
Good.
Good.
Good shot.
Good shot.
So behind, edge of the 8th.
Good, Matty. Good
This
throw,
Matt
Matty.
Dunstone's had a wonderful game. Had some tough shots.
Has he ever?
Hung in there.
Good shot, man.
Thanks.
Another real good one there.
All right, so indication appears to be there that Gushue will follow it down. Could there be anything wrong with just ripping the guard? And now what does Dunstone do? He probably sets you up somewhere. You're still going to be forced to draw. Is this about going to school a little bit, you think?
A little bit, trying to get the draw weight, the feel.
I like it.
You could rip the corner guard.
Oh, yeah.
Just a little less, Mark. There you go.
I agree.
He ripped the corner. Matt probably goes top 8 on the center line, and it makes your draw a little tougher. And I'm pretty sure Brad wants to draw on his last one, not hit.
I like it.
Line's pretty good.
I thought it was there.
T-line.
Line's
Top
good.
4.
We're there. Don't need it.
Where?
Keep her biting
Top
T.
button.
Biting T.
Line's good.
Really close. You've been off the whole way. It might come down.
14-3.
Still there.
It's going to overcurl.
Leave it
Jeff's
a little
off.
short, guys. Little
Whoa,
short.
whoa, whoa.
Make sure
Just
we're
a hair
shot.
short of it.
Make
Hair
sure
Little
short.
short. Whoa.
They're not short, boy. They're right on the corner. Shot
Didn't come
rock.
down much. Which path is going to be similar speed to that? This intern or the intern? The intern. The intern? Yeah.
Now, there you go.
Went to school.
Yeah, went to school, absolutely.
Now Matt just plays the same shot, freezes right there.
Right. And it, obviously an overcurl, the game's over. An undercurl, it's a wide open hit.
Just take like 2
What a
to
great
3
shot.
feet off. You took
Looks
a hair
like
more
a
ice,
little
eh?
too much room still.
I think it's close, man. Like, we can always sweep the slide a little better.
Foot quicker.
Yep.
You're going to have a little less weight, right?
Millimeter less, I think. You like that?
I like this.
If you're taking a few feet off, I think it's real good.
Okay.
All right, buddy.
Be top button.
Top button, you bet.
Yeah, last couple of shots, the exhales have become a little more, haven't they?
A little longer.
Bigger breath. Final stone.
Top 4, top button.
Saskatchewan.
Top 4's the weight.
Needing to steal
Line's good. Top 4.
in a 6-6 tie. Have to put it there on the corner, be the shot
Line's
rock.
good.
Up to Schneider now. Kidby with Muscowie holding line.
Line's good. Whoa.
Liked
Can't
it.
touch it. Can't touch it.
Don't touch it.
Bouncing.
Now a little bit to the corner. Wow. Wonderful. Great.
This is the future of Saskatchewan curling. He's had just a great week. He won't go away in this game either.
Line's good. Whoa. Can't touch it. Can't touch it. Yep. Bouncing. Good shot.
So, the question was asked, what turn? In turn?
Same speed, any quicker? I think it's the same speed as where you just threw. Okay.
Let me clean this a bit, right?
Yep.
Full 8. To get a chance to play for a 3rd title in 4 years. And another rematch against Alberta. Brad Gushue.
Less than this one.
got like biting forefoot. Look where there.
So, feeling out of his hand.
Looks heavy.
From memory,
Curling
a
now. Curling now.
4-foot push
Whoa.
to the 4-foot.
14. 14.
Here they go. And here they go. That much. They'll go to the final against Alberta. Make the final 7-6. What a game. And what entertainment that young man provided throughout this week. Matt Dunstone and the team from the Highland Curling Club in Regina. And so here it is. It's all set up now. Alberta against Newfoundland and Labrador. And listen to the crowd as they acknowledge a wonderful, wonderful week of curling here at the Leon Center.
The 2020 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Sponge Towels. Nothing absorbs like it. The 2020 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada. By Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. And by OK Tire and BKT Tires.
That's what it means. A disappointed Matt Dunstone with coach Adam Kingsbury. And now Brad Gushue looks ahead to another final. And again against Brendan Botcher. For 2 straight years, the runner-up Gushue looking for a 3rd title in 4 years when we join you at 7 Eastern Time. What a week it's been. And we'll close it out tonight with the championship final, Newfoundland and Labrador against Alberta. Again, across the full network at 7 Eastern Time. So till we talk with you again, thank you for joining us. The Tim Hortons Brier is on Canada's sports leader, TSN.